All right, so we're going to try this. I'm not sure if Johnny can hear me on his end. I'm guessing not because Johnny looks frozen. Anyway, guys, welcome into Heated Shenanigans Podcast, Monday Night Raw live stream. Sorry for the late start. We are dealing with some technical issues that I'm not entirely sure that we have completely overcome yet. Trying to add Johnny back in here. Hopefully Johnny joins us back on here. Because doing this for 3 hours by myself will not be fun. So with a late start, we've got Seth and Drew McIntyre in the ring. Put the subtitles on here. Doesn't look like Johnny's still here with us. So again, apologize for the late start.
I don't know why it's not working.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Hold on, I'll get it working.
And Drew is completely tearing into Seth. I love it. Hopefully everybody out there is doing well, and I want to thank you guys for joining us. Like I said, we are going through a little bit of a little technical difficulties getting Johnny on here. Hey, Craig. Welcome back. Good evening to you too, sir. Hopefully all is well in your part of the world. Guys, if you are new here, thank you for joining. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new. It truly helps us out here. We got a lot of cool stuff planned for tonight's episode, a lot of stuff to reveal. For those who may have seen on our social media pages, we are going to be away both nights WrestleMania live stream giveaway as Johnny continues to pop in and out here. But yeah, night 1 and 2, we're going to be doing a live stream the entirety of WrestleMania, and we've got some pretty cool stuff to give away. Right now, while we're waiting for Johnny to get logged in here and join me, I'm going to show you what one of the prizes will be up for grabs for that night. So with it being WrestleMania, we wanted to go all out. We wanted to treat you guys right. We want to make it worth your time to join us for a live stream that is collectively probably close to 12 hours. So the first prize that will be up for grabs is this absolutely beautiful replica Winged Eagle Championship that is also signed by Sergeant Slaughter. And I'll open this up. The total package Lex Luger. Got the dual autographs on it, courtesy of Johnny. Really appreciate him donating that as one of the prizes for the live stream happening night 1 and 2 of WrestleMania. Not sure which night we're going to give that away, but again, for those popping in here, we will be.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Johnny. Can you hear me?
Finally, sheesh!
I was just putting over this belt.
Man, I don't know. I think I was because I was downloading the Dark Side of the Ring, so I couldn't get my voice right.
Yeah. Well, I was just like I said, I was putting over this absolutely gorgeous Winged Eagle replica title belt that we will be giving away during the live stream. So for those who may not know how our live streams work, how we enjoy giving stuff away, we always associate it with trivia. So we will ask a question for one of the prizes, and the first person who correctly puts it in the comments during the live stream will be the winner of the prize given at that time. It's really that simple. Also, The only thing we do ask, in order to be eligible to enter, you must be subscribed to Heated Shenanigans Podcast, and you have to get at least one other person to subscribe that has not yet subscribed. It's just the only thing we ask to help grow our channel, since we're going to be giving away a ton of free stuff. Last year, we gave away over $1,500 worth of merchandise, and this belt alone is probably a cool $600 at least.
Yo, I really can't wait for the show, man.
Oh,
in June. The one in June? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. We've got
I know Sandman, he's going to be kicking it.
Yeah. Love Sandman. Got to hang out with him this last weekend at a signing we did. It was a great time. Sandman's always great to be around. But we got Seth and Drew knows. It's weird because they haven't really put a lot of thought behind this feud yet. Seth's been tied up with Cody Rhodes.
So I was listening to what she was saying earlier about, you know, like every other match, like the tag team being more, and like the feud between The Rock and Cody is more better than Cody and Roman. It's like that with everything, you know, like the it's same shit with the Seth and Drew and the Bailey and EO is just, it's not really focused. It's like whoever's there got like ADHD or some shit. Like they're just bouncing off the walls with fucking ideas, and they just, it's so rapid. Like it's just like nothing's like.
Well, it's not even. I mean, this is starting to get a little bit more evened out now with Seth and Drew getting a little bit more meat put to the storyline, a little bit more development. And there is still time between now and WrestleMania to flesh all of this out. Colin and I think did a good job of explaining how the tag team match between the Bloodline and Cody and Seth feels really like it's the true main event of WrestleMania this year. Like Roman Cody feels like 1B to the tag match.
I don't know what the hell is going on with Roman. Roman feels so like not that guy.
He doesn't feel important going into this.
Yeah, he doesn't feel important at all. Like even when he was saying the whole it used to be louder. And you know, he keeps saying acknowledge me to the crowd, is like, I'm kind of over this, bro. Like I'm really over this. Like you can't really, I don't think they can milk this anymore.
Oh no, please don't say that, because there's a very good possibility they can find a way to milk it longer. Don't underestimate the ability to milk that storyline.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely right.
So we got Damage Control coming into the arena. I'm kind of liking where they're going with this whole no friends for Bailey thing. She's kind of burnt so many bridges.
I'm everywhere on camera.
So we got Becky Lynch making her way down in the ring. I can't tell. It sounds like they're booing her. I know there's no way they're booing her. But while Becky is making her way to the ring, I do want to take this time and express our condolences to the family and friends of the iconic Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball Z, one of, if not the most popular Japanese anime, next to Pokemon. Pokemon's the king of anime, but Dragon Ball Z is up there. And it was a tremendous loss felt worldwide. And from all of us here at Heated Shenanigans Podcast, we want to extend our condolences to the friends and family of the legendary Akira Toriyama. Johnny, were you ever, while we're on commercial here, were you ever a big Dragon Ball fan?
No, I was a Pokemon guy. I was a big Pokemon. I got into Dragon Ball Z like later on into it. Why is my camera acting up? They won't let us be great today, Scott. Yeah, but I was a big Pokemon guy.
I was late to the party for Dragon Ball Z. I really,
me too.
like in my late 20s, I think is when I really started to get into it. But for me, like, I really enjoyed the product, and it told a lot of great stories.
Yeah, he was a deadbeat.
One of my favorite.
He was a fucking deadbeat. He was a deadbeat for years, going to train to be the best. Like fucking, what's going on, Missy?
So, guys, again, we got some new people in here. I wanted to take time to show this off. Again, we are doing a 2-night giveaway on this channel for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. I want to show one of the many prizes we have lined up, and that is this beautiful, absolutely just gorgeous, bring the camera down a little bit, Winged Eagle replica championship that is signed by the Total Package, Lex Luger, and Sergeant Slaughter right there. We got a whole bunch of stuff we're going to be giving away that night, guys. Like, we're talking 8x10s, wrestling memorabilia galore. Who knows? Last year, we did give away a free copy of WWE 2K23. Who knows? Maybe this year we give away a copy of WWE 2K24. Anything can happen when we're on this channel giving stuff away. So really hope you guys join us again for both nights of WrestleMania right here on this channel. Also, while we are on this commercial break, I wanted to take time to give a shout out to a very good friend of the podcast, the Queen of Extreme, Francine, as she also has her own podcast that is on iHeartRadio and YouTube. So please do take some time to like and subscribe. Dear God, what is that?
I got you, Scott.
What are you doing?
That was my.
Oh, you're good. Hop back in here. Anyway, guys, again, huge shout out to the Queen of Extreme, Francine's podcast. Eyes Up here, available on iHeartRadio and YouTube. Do take time to give that a like and subscribe. A lot of great stories. A lot of great stories over there on her channel. And some really impressive guests.
She looks amazing. She looks great.
She's even better person. One of my closest friends in the business. I think so much of her, and she's done so much to help grow this channel, help grow me as an independent agent, booker, talent. It's been phenomenal, and very, very much indebted to her and her direction and guidance and friendship.
Craig, what's going on, baby? How you feeling, man? Missy, I'm sorry, guys. We were a little late to the party today. We were a little discombobulated, and I wasn't really in it. I got a new haircut. Scott got a new haircut. You don't know it, but it's there. But we here now. We here now. All right. So we're all locked in now. It's all shined up, sticky sideways. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Let's get into it. So it's Damage Control with. Did they say who?
Oh, they just walked in. Now they went to commercial as soon as Becky's entrance started, and they've just announced YouTube has reached 100 million subscribers on YouTube, which is an incredible feat. Congratulations to them. And they're
they got 100 subscribers, but what about them heated shenanigans in the High Flying Podcast, man? Go subscribe to them if you're not subscribed. You see it right there on the Instagram. Go, it's High Flying heated shenanigans. You know, Spotify heated shenanigans. You know, it's all right there, man. Go subscribe, go like, go share, go do everything. Go comment, let us know how we're doing. Missy, Craig, appreciate you guys every week swinging by. We getting a little promo from Chad Gable. How y'all feeling about Chad Gable out there in the chat, man?
I don't want Chad to win this thing. I don't want him to win the Gauntlet. I really want Sammy to win it, but
I mean, you know Sammy's gonna win it.
But I understand, like, there is the history with Chad winning, going after Gunther, getting what would presumably be his final shot at the Intercontinental title for the foreseeable future. But we'll see.
What's your favorite title, Scott?
Favorite? Well, now are we talking all time? Or are we talking modern day?
Let's say the WWE. Let's the belts that went through the WWE. What's your favorite?
The belts that went through the WWE.
Yeah, you know, the DCWs, all of that, every belt that went through WWE.
It's a good question. I'm a huge fan, Mark, whatever you want to call it, for that old school Intercontinental title. That thing I thought was a masterful work of art. Johnny, you've got damn near the entire lineage of professional wrestling titles sitting behind you. Which one's your favorite?
I'm gonna go with the Intercontinental, the new one.
The new one?
Yeah, the new one is fire. I love the new one.
Guys, in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, what's your favorite belts? I love belts. I got every single belt. So,
so there's no belt you don't own yet.
The Hogan 86 belt. And fuck, there's one more. That's it. I think, yeah. Yeah, the Hogan 86 belt. Yep. That's it. Everything else I got.
You know, I completely forgot, not to jump off topic here, but I completely forgot this match was scheduled for Raw tonight. Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. We've talked about it for the last couple of weeks. I feel that this is gearing towards a fatal four-way for the women's championship at WrestleMania. It was all that Raquel slander you were doing last week.
Oh my God. There's going to be Raquel slander all week. I hate her shoulders.
Craig, I got an old school IC title signed by 5 of the 6 former. Oh, who you got on that belt, Craig?
Come on, Craig.
I'm interested to know who you got on that belt.
I got a couple people on my white one. Got Cody Rhodes, Dolph Ziggler.
You know, I
got a couple.
Did he sign it as Gold Dust?
Nah, Dustin.
He didn't sign it as Gold Dust?
Nah, I think he just did it real quick. He just kind of just Dustin. He just was doing Dustins.
Where'd you get the cases for all those belts?
IKEA. Yeah, I got Cody Rhodes.
That is so cool.
I got Dolph Ziggler. I got Zack Ryder. I don't know who the hell is that. They're a Hall of Famer, 6-time.
A 6-time Hall of Famer?
Yeah. Who the no 6-time champ? Who the fuck signed my belt?
Well, it wasn't Jericho.
No, who the fuck is this?
That's 6 times?
6-time. He's Hall of Fame in 98. Oh yeah, and Honky Talk Man is on here. Dustin isn't on here.
Okay.
Who the fuck is this? Holy shit, this is gonna bother me, guys.
You know, in the meantime, have you noticed
Jeff Jarrett? There you go. Damn it, there you go.
Double J?
The Double J's on this bitch. What you were saying, Scott?
I was going to point out, like, this whole Liv Morgan transformation, the revenge tour, which well, that about ended badly. I'm glad she got caught.
I think Liv Morgan would have been great in ECW. I think
there's a lot of people you could say that about.
Yeah, I mean, but Liv would have been like the ECW queen for real, because she went from that like stage where she was just throwing herself into shit, and you know what I mean, doing all of that. Like it just wasn't. It wasn't WWE, you know what I mean? And like this transformation that she's having, the whole Liv revenge from what? What are you revenging? Because the one that you were supposed to revenge, like she left. Like Ronda's gone. Like, and she beat your ass a couple times. Like,
she's mad, man. She's trying to reprove herself.
Look, man, go away for a long time, like good, like 6-7 months. Come back in the Rumble or some shit, but come back dark. Like come back like on some like, Alexa Bliss twisted type shit. You know what I mean? When she was with the Fiend type shit. Like Liv is a dark character. You know what I mean? She that's it. Like I like how she like put some Hall of Famers, like she was doing the George Animal Steel, then she was doing the Shawn Michaels and stuff like that. She was doing that shit, but Liv is, I don't know, man. She doesn't do it for me, man. I'm sorry.
Well, also, guys, while they're on a commercial break, I want to take this time to give a very special shout out to friend of the podcast, the legendary Victoria, or Tara, however you know her as if you were a fan of TNA. Victoria is on Twitch. She has her own Twitch channel. It is incredibly entertaining. It is a perfect mix of zany, intellectual, and educational all at once. It's the perfect podcast. Well, let's say it's a podcast on there. It is the perfect experience for a professional wrestling fan. Go follow Victoria again on Twitch. You won't be disappointed. She's got a lot of cool stuff over there. And again,
and real quick to talk about the other channels and stuff. Go check out my podcast, guys. Tomorrow I'll be doing a live stream with the Dark Side of the Ring. It is going to be golden. Hold on. What's going on? Scott, do you see me?
Yeah, I see you.
All right, great. My bad. I'm sorry.
What the fuck just happened? Oh,
all right, guys. Dark Side of the Ring with me, Biggiebagjohnny. I do my little, in and outs with this shit. So check me out on the High Flying Podcast, man. Friend of the podcast over here. We help each other. You know what I mean? Over there. That's where I started out. But we doing real good with those numbers over there with that Dark Side of the Ring content, brother.
Say on Craig's buddy's got Ricky, Greg, Shane, Kurt, Razor. Damn, that's a belt.
Razor, Ramon, and Diesel. I'll trade you.
Sign it? Did he sign it as Razor? I always thought Razor was always my favorite compared between Scott Hall and Razor. I liked the Razor character better.
Yeah, Razor Ramon was the shit, bro. He was the shit. Scott Hall. Did you see the memorial they did for him?
Oh yeah, I wish we put that graphic up here as a.
I'll get it up here in a minute. I'll get it up.
Beautiful.
By the next commercial.
Beautiful.
My phone died, so I'm a little all discombobulated today. Today is just the daylight savings fucked us all up, guys.
Quick story while this match is still going on between Liv and Becky. It's a really good match. I had to take Sandman and Sandman and Francine back to the airport in Columbus, Ohio. And the time change, like we lost an hour to get them to the airport. So we had to book it from the they weren't late, but we booked it from like Chillicothe Circleville, if I can talk, to Columbus, which is like a 45-minute drive to get them to the airport. But I completely forgot about that time change. But I prefer mid-morning flights. That way you don't have to wake up at like.
Remember back in the days where you had to be on that shit? Like you didn't have a cell phone or anything to automatically like swap out and shit, man. That's fucking weird. Like what was a life without GPS and a phone, bro? Sheesh.
Dude, MapQuest. Get your MapQuest on.
Yo, I remember my pops one time was mad at me because I missed my school bus and he didn't know how to. And you know how angry you have to be yelling at your kid and printing out a fucking some fucking directions. You fucking loser! You'll never get it. This is why you.
He MapQuested how to take you to school.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah. That was my childhood, man.
Say Craig popping in here saying he did sign it as Razor, the bad guy.
Ooh,
I'm incredibly jealous.
What
I never
color?
got to meet Scott Hall.
Was it the white one or the black one? Was it the white strap or the black strap? Because Razor had the black strap, so it had to be the black strap, and then. So you're a Liv fan, huh?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know really. Like, there's weeks where I'm like, man, she's really good, and then there's other weeks I'm like, they completely need to repackage this woman.
How many times?
I think she's got a lot of potential. I do. I truly think Liv. It feels like they're afraid to fully invest in Liv. Like they don't put the full WWE machine experience behind.
They did, and it didn't work. Remember?
Well, it's like a cameo push. It wasn't even that long.
That's what you have in WWE. They gave her, because remember when Liv was doing the little promos and shit where she was not the promo, she was she was getting better. She was getting better. We all got behind her. We all was behind Liv. That's why she got her push. And while she was with her push, it was just like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens with the title. It wasn't that. So WWE seen that and was like, oh, you were just hype. You were hot air. So you made us look dumb. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make you fight. And eventually, after WrestleMania, I guarantee you Liv is probably one of the people to get fired. She's a budget cut. She's a budget cut.
No.
She's a budget cut, bro.
So they just did a close up of Liv in the ring. And again, showing my age here, but she kind of has that Catwoman Michelle Pfeiffer look going for her. I mean, I dig it. I'm a huge Batman fan. But like she kind of has that crazy Michelle Pfeiffer look, like when it's like towards the end of the movie, like where the mask for Catwoman's like half off and she's got that crazy wild woman hair.
Yeah. I just seen it too when she did the little roll up, yeah.
But she had like the one thing that I do like about Liv is her selling. Like she does have really good facial expressions when she's selling. She does a really good job of communicating the pain that she's feeling to the audience watching, and that's a trait that you don't get in a lot of wrestlers.
You know what, man? I love this channel. You want to know why? Speaking of communication with wrestlers, man, you speak to some of the best, iconic, most historic figures in this game, brother. And they talk about some of the other iconic historic figures like Eric Bischoff with Sting. Why don't we take a real quick clip on that real quick?
I hope that however Sting's final match goes, that it's everything Sting wants it to be. What I want it to be, or what the fans want it to be, what the fans want it to be is important. I know it's probably important to Sting. I haven't talked to him about it. But if Sting can walk away at the end of that match, if when the match is over, he can look out into the crowd, and at current count, I think there'll probably be 20-some-odd thousand people there. If he can look out into that crowd and be happy with himself, be satisfied with his career, more importantly, be satisfied with writing the last sentence in the last chapter of Sting's story, if Sting's happy with it, man, I'm thrilled with it. That's all that really matters to me at this point.
So that's just one of the many interviews that we have on this channel. We, like I said, Bischoff, we have Kurt Angle, we have Vince Russo, Matt Cardona. I could be here all night because there's been a lot of interviews, and there's some returning guests that we're going to have to the podcast. Francine is one of them. Francine's going to be coming back on the podcast discussing a little bit more current event for her career. Also, we got a couple more former ECW stars coming to the podcast as well that I'm incredibly excited to get the opportunity to speak with for this channel and have them share some of their stories, their experiences. And one thing that we love to do on this channel, when we have a guest come on, please go to our social media pages and leave a question that you want to have asked on the episode. We want to make sure you're involved. That's one of the reasons why we do this. We want to give you guys the opportunity to be heard and get your questions answered by some of the biggest stars in professional wrestling.
Like we're talking to them. We're talking to these guys. We're chilling with these guys. Like we have access to that, and that's what we bring into you guys here on the Heated Shenanigans. So, like, share, and subscribe, man. Let the channel grow. You know, we had past, but we definitely got future guests, and one of the future guests is
Shoot up.
Boom.
Chris Van Vliet, the legendary Chris Van Vliet.
Yes,
on
sir.
The top of the food chain for all things interviews and professional wrestling interviews, it seems. Chris has graciously agreed to appear and speak with us on Heated Shenanigans podcast. That episode is scheduled tentatively for early to mid-April. Chris has a very busy schedule, so it's a matter of just getting everything lined up. But super excited to have Chris coming on.
What I want to know is, Chris needs to ask Liv, why do they always have her like job out?
I mean,
like they don't just let Liv just take a loss. Like they rag her. They rag dog her. Anytime Ronda used to destroy Liv, it was like she used to take her arm and just throw her all around and shit like that. You know what I mean? And it's just like she doesn't just take a 1, 2, 3 loss. It's like she gets knocked the fuck out.
Is that your professional opinion?
Yeah, that's just me observing her career. Like, it's not good, man. I'm just saying she had that like nice little run where she came back and she got the championship, and when she got the championship, it was like, please take that shit off of her. But
she's having a super good match right now with Becky. Like,
I think if they had like a woman's cruiserweight, you know, like not a like, you know, you got the heavyweight, then you got the intercontinental, whatever's below the intercontinental, the U.S. title for women. We need one of those for Liv.
The mid card title.
Yeah, the mid card, the mid card.
I mean, they got enough women; they could definitely do it. That's something I'm surprised they haven't done yet. Was a women's mid card title.
Yeah, absolutely.
Roster is deep.
Yeah, I think they take it as like, well, Becky won that one, by the way. I think they take it as like one of the championships is the mid card title. So it's like whoever's the like highest brand of that year, that's the intercontinental for the women. So what was this fight for? Was it just to?
It was because like Becky, Liv got involved in Becky's match with Nia, which caused a disqualification. Which Becky is still 0-2 recently on fighting Nia Jax.
So
but this one's not over. Like I don't the Liv.
You keep saying a Fatal 4 at WrestleMania with these bitches, right? Oh, I'm sorry, with these women. I'm sorry.
I still think it's going to be Becky, Liv, Nia, and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. I think it's going to end up being a Fatal 4-way.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
I just the way it keeps going.
Yeah, I mean, you know when it, you know, like if it's supposed to be a feud with these people and these other two people keep coming around, you know what's about to happen. Who wins it though? Who wins the Fatal 4-way?
That is a good question.
Because they all suck.
What?
Who's in the Fatal 4-way again? Liv sucks. Raquel sucks. Nia sucks.
Rhea.
I meant all the opponents suck. Like, of course, Rhea's gonna retain. So, like, who wins? You can't put it on Nia. I mean, you can't.
No, I think Mommy retains at WrestleMania. Like, look, she's not looks, but she is attractive. No. But what I'm getting, like, from a character standpoint, she is the hottest thing in women's wrestling right now.
She's beautiful in person and she's all natural. The crazy thing is she makes herself look weird with makeup. And she has the best makeup in the game. Like she in wrestling, she has the best makeup because they are. Do you see like Ronda when she had the little? Let me not get into that, bro. Rhea is very beautiful in person with no makeup.
But I also think like Rhea has like this isn't even the tip of how good she can be. Like this is not her ceiling. Like there's still so much room for her to get better, which is scary to think about because of how good Rhea is as a wrestler, as a character. I don't know, like, and the weird thing is I see the same potential in Tiffany Stratton. I think within a couple of years, Tiffany Stratton will be on the same level
Tiffany versus I think Tiffany is going to be the one to dethrone Rhea. Because that sounds like a fucking match.
Really?
Yes, because they're shooting her to the moon. If you notice, every time you see Tiffany, she's looking amazing every week.
But she's a really good, that's the other thing. She's a really good heel. And I think she is a lock for the women's Money in the Bank.
And that's the only way you could take it off of Rhea. Where it's safe, you know what I mean? Because if you take it off of Rhea, off of Money in the Bank, you could sneak that shit. Nobody's gonna be, taking your head up with Rhea. It's, you know what I mean? No, it's not gonna work. I love her. Rhea is mommy.
Becky just has like that tired mom look right now in the ring. Like she's so sick of this shit.
She looks like she need a cigarette and a nap.
But this is a really good feud too, though. Like Rhea and Becky, it's definitely WrestleMania quality. And I think Nia Jax does fit in to the story.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather Rhea and Jade. Too soon?
I think too soon. Like Jade will probably get something at WrestleMania. She damn sure ain't gonna be in a title match at WrestleMania. I don't think. Like, I mean, crazy stuff.
No. She's still getting signed to somewhere. They still hyping her up to get signed somewhere.
She's on SmackDown.
Oh, well, they still hyping her up.
I can't tell if like Becky has something in her eye or she wants to cry.
Becky was the biggest women's star of like all time at one point, and she wanted to be a mom. Like they were pushing her as like the female Stone Cold Steve Austin, and she had a baby. It's crazy.
And it's weird because I don't think Becky has gotten back to that.
That level. She's gotten back to that level. No. She came back. When she came back, it was good though. She came back as a hell of a pop. Bianca. Yeah. When she beat Bianca in that 27 seconds, yeah, that was fire.
But also the other thing I think the biggest high that Becky has had since like returning was that cage match with Trish.
Yes, I was there. That match was it was the best opener ever. It was a women's cage match as an opener to SummerSlam in Detroit. The best fucking match ever, bro.
Was that I thought that was a Payback.
Yeah, my bad. Payback. It was Payback at where was that? Pittsburgh? Was it Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh man, that was such a good match, man. Becky versus Trish and I met Trish a couple days later after that, and I told her like, yo, that match was so fire. Like, she was so cool too, man. She was
never met her.
Cool. Never met Trish. I met Trish and Lita a couple times.
I've been in the same convention, the same signing as
Lita. What? You're crazy. I'll rock my shirt. Like I'm with the heat of shenanigans, man. I just want to shake your hand. Like, man, you get like access to bro. You need to abuse your authority a little bit. Seriously, bro.
No, I
I
stand by whenever the time comes to interview like a Lita or a Trish, it'll come. It's something that you got to work for. You can't just have it given to you. You've got to work for it.
Wait, listen, bro. You cut a lot of corners when you pay money. Straight out, bro. Listen, bro. I was a rapper for years, and there was dudes that worked their life to get on stages that I touched. A quick $600, put me on the map. So it doesn't matter if you cut a corner or two. If you're doing the fucking work behind it, and that can get you. You know what I mean? That's why I said a squirrel circle. You gotta go. You gotta go check the man.
We got a 6-pack ladder for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania.
So I say the Creed brothers.
Yawn.
Street Profits. Alpha Academy.
DIY,
and they'll probably win. DIY, DIY will probably win because R-Truth, they want that pop. You know what I mean? They need that pop. They need.
No, DIY is Gargano and
Yeah, I know, but what? They got that little thing with Truth. They got a little squad with Truth. It's called DIYX or something, right?
Yes,
or some shit like that. But so I say that's who I got winning. That's who I got winning. Yeah. But yeah, guys, what you said?
I said I would have liked to have seen the Viking Raiders, but
reunite.
Well, they're not healthy at this point.
I know Ivar he did. Him and Reed was putting on some meat slabbers, and then I don't know what happened. What happened to Shinsuke? I thought Shinsuke was had a little feud going with somebody.
Well, there's still time for Shinsuke to do something at WrestleMania.
Man, Scott, WrestleMania is 4 fucking weeks away, bro. 4 weeks away, and we are only worried about this tag match. That is the only thing we're worried about.
That's the biggest match on the card.
What is the other than all right? Hold on, Bailey and Io, fatal 4-way that is not even for sure. Seth and Drew, Cody and Roman, tag team between all of those guys, and now the ladder match with the guys.
Well, give it time. We're gonna get more matches. They have a lot of time to fill for WrestleMania. But here's the other thing: do you really want a lot of matches? Do you want the people to be able to have the time to tell the story?
You got 2 nights though. You got 2 nights, 4 hours each, and that means all right. So think about it like this, Scott, because I'm smart as shit. The least matches we get on an 8-hour 2-day show, the more fucking ads we're gonna go through. And I don't know if you remember when we went to Australia with these guys at fucking 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, all those infomercials.
Yeah.
All the timeshare commercials.
Yeah. So
but think about this. So Royal Rumble, Perth, very low count for matches. They gave the competitors time to tell their story. Maybe, just maybe, WrestleMania won't have 15, 20 some matches on the card. And they're going to let them tell the story. Let them have time to do their stuff. I would be okay with it. The one thing, look, I don't know if it's because of the era that I was watching professional wrestling. The one thing that I really miss about professional wrestling right now when I'm watching the product is more backstage segments to fill in the gaps for storylines. If you don't have the time to put somebody on the show for a match, a very well done and well timed backstage segment can go a long way. And why is John Cena half naked on the TV?
Backstage,
he's more than half naked. He's more than half naked.
Backstage segments, bro. I get it, but it's so cringing. Have you ever heard of Bobby? Have you heard of Bobby Lashley backstage? It's cringing.
Look, I'm not saying Bobby should have a mic in his face, but what I am saying, like, you could do something backstage to add a little oomph.
I think they need to. I think they just need to spicing up the product as far as like new shit. You know what I mean? Like we've seen it. We every week we opening it up with a 15-minute promo, then another 10-minute entrance, then a 3-minute match. You know what I mean?
It's a 3-minute match. We have Maxine Dupree and I can never remember her partner's name against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. Match I do not think will go very long. What do you make of all that Maxine Dupree hate?
I heard the interview with her and CVV. I like her as a person. She kind of reminds me of like Lana Dana Brooke. You know what I mean?
I think Dana Brooke was underrated.
Oh my god, bro.
I ain't saying she's Bret Hart. I'm saying she's underrated.
Bro, I will watch. I could only give you one match with Dana Brooke because she's so. Everything Dana Brooke did was cringing, bro. Everything, her movements, I watch a day. If you could watch one good Dana Brooke match that don't make you cringe at some point.
Okay, let me point out. Let me mention something to you that again, this was a report way back when right before Charlotte got that monster push on the main roster. That was originally supposed to go to Dana Brooke. However, at the time, she was dating one of the writers and had some heat for that. So they gave that push to Charlotte, according to the report. I always found that interesting, like how different her career could have been. Oh my God.
Jesus.
They just kicked the teeth right out of Maxine Dupree's mouth. Well, that was less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, told you. That's what I'm saying. The entrances is longer than the matches, man. That's where, you know what I mean? The product is just, you know what I mean?
For any entrance. Nobody in this match had an entrance.
See what I'm saying? But
Maxine's in the ring having a midlife crisis. Oh, there's Cody Rhodes.
Listen, man, what I need more of in the women's division is Chelsea Green, please.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
Please give me more Chelsea Green.
One of the absolute greatest talents they've got right now.
All right, guys. We are on the Heated Shenanigans, but we have another channel.
The Big Bag Network presents the High Flying Podcast, where we dive off the top higher than RVD and Matt Riddle's love child, with your host Biggie Bag Johnny. Subscribe to the channel and stay up to date on all things wrestling related. So grab your belts and bongs, bad bitches with thongs, and watch whatever episode that you want to put on. It's the High Flying Podcast with Biggie Bag Johnny. Let's go.
High Flying Podcast with Biggie Bag Johnny, me. So go like, share, and subscribe, where we be drop kicking it with the boys. But right now we're on the Heated Shenanigans, man.
I got a text from Kelly, so I had to answer that. Looking at finalizing the date for Kelly's podcast with us. Kelly's going to be coming on here. Want to make sure I got that answered. And we just happen to have this at the ready. Coming up soon. It's looking like the first week of March. I haven't got a full confirmation yet, but former WWE star, former WWE Divas champion, 24/7 champion Kelly, Barbie Blank will be joining us here on Heated Shenanigans podcast And it looks like we're about to finalize that date. I'm super excited to have Kelly on here. Johnny, are you asleep?
I am not, brother. I was doing sit-ups.
You ain't doing no damn sit-ups.
I was getting my bod right. Nah, man. I can't wait for the Square Circle joint to go down.
Oh, dude, me too.
I got this.
That's Jimmy Hart.
Yes, sir. I finally met him.
Another place where you can meet Jimmy Hart. That's coming up.
Squared Circle, baby.
Squared Circle Expo, ladies and gentlemen, check it out.
March.
Not one of the premier wrestling convention experience. Look at this poster. I want you to tell me where you're going to see this level of talent anywhere else in the world. Ed Gonzalez, Heather Owens, Adolfo, all the incredible staff over at Squared Circle Expo have done a marvelous job putting together an absolutely impeccable who's who of professional wrestlers. I mean, Sting, Nick Nemeth, Ultimo Dragon, the Hardy Boys, Kane, and who is not on this flyer that's going to be there? Legendary Japanese wrestler Jushin Thunder Liger will be there. Tajiri is going to be there. They are still announcing people left and right. Guys, there is going to be 90 stars from past, present, and future at this expo. And we are fortunate enough to be bringing in for our group the one and only legendary friend of the podcast, everybody's favorite spider-loving maniac, the lovely Victoria, will be with us, as well as we just said that she's going to be joining us on Heated Shenanigans podcast. The one and only Kelly, Barbie Blank will be with us live in Indianapolis, Indiana, as well as Deborah McMichael, one of the greatest managers of all time, doing a very rare sign-in appearance in Indianapolis, Indiana with us. And we're not done yet, guys. We still got more. Current AEW commentator, one of the greatest Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champions. He's been in TNA, WWE. He is one of the greatest wrestlers that has ever lived. And he is doing an incredibly rare sign-in appearance in Indianapolis, Indiana, alongside Heated Shenanigans podcast. Only Friday, though. Nigel is only Friday, so make sure you plan accordingly so you do not miss this opportunity. And last but certainly not least, the one and only Missa Kate, NWA Power Star Missa Kate, will be with us in Indianapolis, Indiana, again, at Squared Circle Expo. Ed told me this Saturday, owner of the expo, one of the owners of the expo. There is less than 70 tickets remaining for this 2-day event. Guys, do not hesitate. Go now. While you're watching this podcast, pause it, come back. Whatever you got to do, punch your ticket in to Squared Circle Expo, which is going to be happening live March 29th and March 30th, Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Wyndham West Hotel. Going to be an amazing time. And God, Ed owes me money for all that promotion.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We got to record that shit because we can't do that shit every time. But we got R-Truth and motherfucking Damian Priest going at it right now at a backstage segment.
Yes, sir. 6-man tag team ladder match at WrestleMania. And got Joe here. Sounds like this year is going to be huge. Absolutely. Squared Circle Expo is going to be the place to be, as we got Michael Cole here hyping up The Rock.
Hey, didn't I tell you he was going to pull that balls card? Oh, and shouts out to oh my God, I wish I knew how to pronounce the name. Shouts out to the new inductee, Hall of Famer, Muhammad Ali, man.
The GOAT.
Yeah, man. I called it, man. I called that one. I called the Paul Heyman. I'm saying it now. Lex Luger's up there. I'm telling you, Lex Luger got to be up there, bro.
I agree. Lex has had a legendary career. I think he's had a Hall of Fame level career. If Lex goes in, you're definitely going to see a different type of regime in WWE because of the past and the tragedy of Miss Elizabeth untimely passing.
Oh yeah, that might not be a good timing, huh?
But Liz ain't in the Hall of Fame. Liz is not in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if it's an estate issue like it is with Owen.
I think it's a personal thing just because it's Macho Man.
Macho's in.
I understand that, but it's like Triple H. Triple H don't want no parts of Macho Man right now. Like none.
Craig had the opportunity to meet Tajiri last year at WrestleCade, and he shook his hand. Tajiri's an incredibly nice guy. I'm glad you got that opportunity, Greg. Craig, I'm sorry. I have not had the opportunity. Johnny, have you met Tajiri yet?
No, but we're gonna get you some opportunities to meet some people. Guys, this is my boss, right? This is the guy that I work for. And I'm a huge groupie. I don't care, Mark, fan, however you want to go. I go around the world looking for people. This dude has access to go meet people for free. For free. That's crazy, bro. That's the wildest shit I've ever heard. You know how much money I've spent just to stand next to people, bro?
I can tell you they don't do the sign-in appearances for free. They got to get paid.
Yeah, but still, it's the you know what I mean. You could work. So you got Nigel coming out. You know what I mean. I'm sure you could work a couple things out, bro.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Missy, you said you've never met a professional wrestler. Well, I'll tell you what. There is no better time to meet your first professional wrestler than by coming to our event coming up June 29th in Lafayette, Indiana. Tickets are going to be going on sale this Wednesday. This Wednesday, we're going to have tickets on sale for this event. You can message me, Scott Hulett, on social media. My phone number is displayed on this, so text me, call me, make your reservations. We're going to be headlined by the Queen of Extreme Francine, the franchise Shane Douglas, and the hardcore icon, the Sandman. And who knows? We might have a couple more ECW originals lined up for this event as well. But the only way you're going to know is to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or X, Twitter, whatever we're calling it these days, Lord knows. But shout out to everybody putting in all that hard work over there to help make this possible for us. It's going to be an incredible event because all proceeds that we make will be divided up and donated to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, respectively, two very important organizations to this platform, to this company, to this podcast. And we are so excited to be working with both of these organizations to help hopefully make a difference in the lives of those affected by muscular dystrophy and juvenile diabetes. Super excited to be doing this show. Again, June 29th, Lafayette, Indiana, Tippecanoe County Fairgrounds. Tickets go on sale this Wednesday. Check your social media listings for Heated Shenanigans Podcast to punch your ticket this Wednesday. Yeah,
we're definitely gonna we're gonna go on here tomorrow or sometime, and we're gonna just shoot these things so that way we could just upload them. We could just do it just like this, and we could shoot these motherfuckers because they are long ass ads that we are just freestyling. We are literally freestyling all of this shit, ladies and gentlemen. This is literally off the top of the dome.
Yo, D2 with a great take. Austin interferes night 2.
No.
You don't think he's going to interfere?
No, Austin Stone Cold or Austin Theory?
Stone Cold.
Oh, wow, where does he fit in this story?
Well, let me bring this up to you. The Rock, who's on the bloodline, because let me tell you something. If for some reason, I don't care if Cody and Seth win, we know good damn well there will be interference. The whole tribal combat, nobody can interfere. It's tribal combat. Jimmy slithered his way down and interfered and cost Jay. There's going to be interference.
Is Dustin still with AEW?
Rhodes? Currently, yeah. I believe so, yes.
Yeah, they fucked up. The only one to help Cody is Brandy. She's gonna beat everybody's ass.
Nobody wanted to see Brandy Rhodes come out at WrestleMania to help Cody
Brandy will
Rhodes.
come out and rock bottom the Rock and fucking spear Roman and Cody for the 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
Cody has nobody. All right. Cody's story is not fulfilled even if he wins, bro. Like it's just
I don't want Cody to win off interference though. I don't want him to win off interference. If Cody is to win, I want it to be clean. I want it to be an organic win. I don't want it to be tainted by somebody helping him win because again, he's a babyface. Babyfaces don't need that.
This is WWE, ladies and gentlemen. We don't care what you want. You get what we give. That's the fucking slogan.
That's the bumper sticker.
As long as you keep buying and tuning in, that's all they care about, Scott. You know that.
But I do want to point out again, take a quick second while we're doing this required interview with Michael Cole and Cody Rhodes. Night 1 and 2 will be streamed right here for WrestleMania on Heated Shenanigans Podcast YouTube channel. And we're doing a giveaway both nights, guys. For everybody watching that may not have already seen it, we are giving away this beautiful replica Winged Eagle Championship belt, which is dual signed.
That's the Black Eagle.
Right camera angle here. Dual signed by Sergeant Slaughter. And the total package Lex Luger. We're going to be giving this bad boy away to some lucky viewer. Again, how do you enter? You got to be subscribed to Heated Shenanigans Podcast. You have to get one other person that is not subscribed to Heated Shenanigans to subscribe. And lastly, all you got to do
is give me your social security and sell your soul.
No, this is not the WWE. All you have to do, the last thing you have to do is be watching and answer the trivia question when it comes on to win whatever prize is being up for grabs at that time. It's that simple. It's 4 hours. We're not trying to complicate shit. We want a nice, easy stream.
Are we live streaming on WrestleMania?
Do you not listen when I talk? I said yes.
I'm just, you know what I mean? Because WrestleMania, sometimes that's like the Super Bowl. Sometimes you just need your peace. You know what I mean? And you need to get with the family and do your live shit right there. You know what I mean?
I'll be sitting with most of them. We're going to stream this thing.
I can't.
Cody maybe finish the story. That's a complete.
I'll speak about what I'm excited for on the next commercial.
Yeah?
I'm going to tell you what I'm excited for.
Oh, this ought to be good. You know, it's weird. Now this episode of Raw, they're putting some further storytelling to Cody Roman and Seth and Drew.
Yeah. I like that the WWE is like every time you question them about something, it's like they hit you with it. You know what I mean? I kept saying, "Where's Bayley?" And then they gave me Bayley.
Boy, have I got something that just came across my my text message, but I can't say anything about it. I can't say anything about it on the air.
No, okay. Chat.
Oh God, I wish I could though.
It's
chat. Big. It's big. I was going to go in the group chat later, in about an hour and 48 minutes.
Cringing.
That'll also be about the time I get something to eat.
Something to eat. Ooh, something to eat. Hold on.
But you have dinner yet?
Scott, I'm fat. I just eat. I don't have meals with names to it.
You don't want to label your relationship with food?
No, because I'm not gonna fucking have dinner and it'd be I just ate an hour ago and now I'm gonna eat again. It's not dinner, it's just me eating.
Midnight snack.
See, but I eat at midnight and 3 and yeah.
Oh God, we still have to listen about Cody's family.
Man, they dragged that out, bro. They dragged it out, Scott. I'm done. I'm over it. I don't care about Cody. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're just trying to oversell Cody. And
I mean,
is he crying?
He cries. What do you want?
He is too sad, yo, bro. He's like
he
one
cries
of those.
A lot of promos.
He cries a lot, bro. Did he cry this much in the fucking W? Like, why does he cry all the time? He's crying every week, bro. He's getting bitch smacked and crying. Like, what are we doing here? What is he talking about, bro? Give me this time.
We're talking about the story. The same thing we've been talking about for 2 years now. The story. Never-ending story.
Do you care anymore? I don't care.
I care about that tag match. I care deeply about that tag match. I was at WrestleMania 38 in person. I think a surprise wrestler might interfere in the Roman versus Cody. I agree. There's interference. That match is not going to be one-on-one. Someone's coming out.
Who does Seth and Cody got, though?
What do you mean who they got?
Yeah, hold on.
I mean, I'm glad that they finally started to put some emphasis on Cody versus Roman and take Seth and Rock out of the equation.
Right.
God, if he doesn't win.
What that, like?
I think he's right. I think D2's right. This story gonna have a sad ending. We're all gonna shed a tear.
I mean, yo, we have we had a lot of people that just wasn't champion. Razor Ramon, British Bulldog, Jake the Snake.
I don't know. If Cody does not win this year, I don't know if you're going to make me care. You damn sure going to make me care if I have to listen to, oh, my dad, for a third year in a row. I ain't going to give a damn.
I think they take Cody out really bad. I think they give Cody a bad beating. And Cody comes back next Elimination Chamber. He can't win the Rumble, but he can win the Elimination Chamber.
Oh my God. I swear to you, if Cody wins the Rumble a third year in a row.
No. What's gonna happen is he's gonna lose because he's not allowed to do it after. He's not allowed to challenge for the title if he loses. So the only thing he can do to get around that, the loophole, is Money in the Bank.
I want to highlight this comment here. Seth turns night one.
I said that.
But I want to put this out there. What if Cody happens to win? Cody pins The Rock. Because I don't think he should pin Roman. He should pin The Rock. Seth feels some type of way because he didn't get the pin. Seth goes on to night 2 obviously on before Cody loses his championship to Drew McIntyre. So now you're starting to get that ego, that insecurity building, and Seth turns night 2 on Cody Rhodes. I don't know. I was thinking about that.
There's so much fantasy booking to go into.
Do what?
There's so much fantasy booking to go into.
Oh yeah, speaking of fantasy booking, Mike and I are going to be cooking up a fantasy booking angle on redoing the Higher Power. That episode is going to be coming out here in a couple of weeks. Those take a lot of work. But damn, are they entertaining and they're fun for us to do. And we hope you guys enjoy.
Yesterday was very entertaining. You know, when I was, delivering the ass whipping of debates to you guys.
Yeah, Johnny's delusional take. We'll put that up tomorrow on the channel.
We'll see.
I truly hope. Please, God, no more Samoans interfering.
Nay, you got a whole. Didn't they just sign their cousin?
I think so.
What's his name? He just came from Tampa, something like that.
There you go.
There you go. I just said it. Me and D2 on the same page. Man, who helps Cody? If Dustin would come out, that would be fire.
Dustin ain't gonna come out.
See, everybody's like,
what are you eating?
My wife brought me a bagel.
You got cream cheese on that bagel?
Bagel and coffee.
You got cream cheese on that bagel?
Nah, it's a raisin bagel with cinnamon
butter
chip on it.
Looks good.
I'm trying not to eat too heavy before bed. Scott, I'm tired of fantasy booking for this fucking match. I'm seriously, there's so many ways it can go, bro. The question is where WWE is going to go with it.
I mean, they're kind of bulletproof right now for booking.
Man, either way, they're going to make so much money that night. Because even now, with Paul Heyman being inducted into the Hall of Fame at Philly, the fucking Hall of Fame show is going to be a zoo. It's going to be crazy. If you don't think that the WWE WrestleMania Hall of Fame inductee show is not going to get hijacked by ECW fans, watch.
I still think Heyman should induct himself into the Hall of Fame. I don't think Heyman needs somebody to do it for him. Heyman is one of the greatest talkers of all time. And really, like, the guy that would have been the go-to, you can't put on TV, you can't put him in the company.
Yeah.
You could argue The Undertaker could put in Paul Heyman. That would make a lot of sense.
I'd say Tommy Dreamer. That's if it's not Tommy Dreamer or Taz.
Well, it ain't gonna be Taz. Taz is signed to AEW.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's got to be Tommy Dreamer. You can say Stone Cold, but no. Like Tommy Dreamer is that guy.
You could go this route. You could have CM Punk induct him.
No, like Dreamer was his right hand. Like you think of, like you gotta understand, it's not about anything else. Who he brought out, or any. It's about that ECW.
Tommy has already declined.
Damn.
I think it's going to end up being CM Punk.
It might be himself. I really think that's the most cleverest.
I think that makes the most sense. I think Heyman should induct himself to the Hall of Fame. It would, because the thing is, keep in mind, again, I know the Hall of Fame, like everybody's a baby face that goes in.
No. Not Paul. Paul's a snake forever, bro.
Paul, here we go. More development for Liv and Becky. We'll get back to the chats here in a second. Liv, smack her in the face. Oh, damn it. Oh, there's Nia. Damn. Look at all those good shirts.
Right. Let me get one.
Oh, Jamie Noble and Ken Dykstra sighting. Guys, if you haven't yet, please do hit that like button. If you are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It does help us out a great deal here as we are driving towards our 2,000 subscriber goal. Chugging along here, but definitely could use some help. We're still not quite there yet. We'll bring up another comment here. Via Busted Open Radio, Tommy said there were much better names than him. I mean,
hey, look, it's Bailey.
Better, maybe. More suiting. I would argue Tommy's very suited to induct Paul.
Like, who inducts that man? Like, who? Brock Lesnar's back on the roster.
What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't hear? Brock Lesnar's back on the active roster.
Are you shitting me? I guess, are you pissing me?
Swear to God.
What?
Told you he was coming
back. I gotta
back.
see this. Oh God, please no. Did you really think that they're gonna let him do Paul Heyman?
Bro, if nobody else, yeah. I really believe that they brought him back just for that. Think about it. Paul Heyman was with Brock Lesnar since the next best thing. Like, he brought out. Think about it. Imagine Lesnar would have came out by himself.
Yeah.
That is the most successful client other than ECW that Paul Heyman has.
Oh yeah, there's that tag title match.
Incorrect statement. People are going nuts because he was found on the roster website. The thing is, he was never actually removed from the website. D2, you sound like you know what the fuck you talking about. So I'm just gonna go agree with you, whatever the fuck you say. Once again, as I sip on this good ass fucking coffee, god damn. Thank you everybody for weekly showing love to us guys, coming out. The people that do it every week with us, I appreciate you guys. We show nothing but gratitude to you guys, so thank you.
I'm gonna call it now. Bailey's costing the titles. While I do echo everything that you just said involving the support, we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it without you guys. But I think Bailey about to cost them.
Scott, fuck those titles.
What?
Fuck those titles.
What's wrong with the belts? Okay, that was cool. That flip out by Zoe. Okay, I gotta ask. With the belts, do you buy both if they're a tag team? Like if it's a tag team title?
No, no. I mean, I did. Like I had 2 of them, and then it was like I have to display this shit. And then it was like, nah. So I just traded my tag team. Like I had 2. I had 2 World Tag Teams. I had 2 Classic Tag Teams from the WWE. And I think I had 2 SmackDown Ruthless Aggressions. Yeah.
We are also in the I just got another email. It's been busy over here on my end. I apologize if I seem a little bit distracted. I've been trying to keep up with emails.
No, you good. We just got 3 hours of ads.
Being on the road this weekend. I'm in the process of confirming another star for Every Child Wins, our muscular dystrophy and juvenile diabetes benefit show. Not locked in yet. I don't want to give anything else out at this time because I don't want to give out any false information unless something happens we can't finalize it. But this one's big. Like this one's a big one, and it's going to be a big match.
I'll talk to you in the chat.
Oh no, go ahead, Johnny. Why don't you go ahead and fire up that promo for your channel real quick? Let the people out there that are just joining in.
Oh, I got you right now, brother. I appreciate that. All right, guys. We are on the Heat of Shenanigans, but I need everybody to go check out me on the Hotline Podcast on YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the ones in attendance and the millions watching around the world, the Big Bag Network presents the High Flying Podcast.
Everybody, that is the High Fly Podcast with me, Biggiebagjohnny. So remember to go like, share, and subscribe. And remember, we be drop kicking it with the boys every single week. And tomorrow we will be doing the Dark Side of the Ring review where we be watching I'm the only guy on YouTube with this on YouTube. Nobody else is getting away with it. Don't ask me how I'm bootlegging it. But guess what? That's what we do on you. That's what we doing on the High Flying Podcast. So go check it out, man. If you want to go check that out, you ain't got cable, you ain't got time. Come to my page and I got it for you guys. You know what I mean? And yeah. And then go check out other podcasts as well. Go check out the Francines. You know what I mean? We also have Victoria's. These are all clients of the Heat of Shenanigans. If you want to go check out any of these women, come to the Squared Circle Expo in Indianapolis, Indiana, ladies and gentlemen. These 2 beautiful women will be at the side of Scott Hulett, signing pictures, title belts, pops, whatever you got, and rubbing Scott's bald head while doing so. So,
I do want to point out though, for Squared Circle Expo, one thing, prices have not all been finalized yet for all of the guests. I do have Kelly's pricing. I do have Deborah's and Nigel McGuinness's pricing. They're all going to be $40 for a picture, $40 for an autograph, or a combo for $60. There will be a upcharge for premium items such as Funko Pops, figures, magazines, DVDs, belts, things of that nature. To my knowledge, there is nothing that they will not sign. I have not been told differently that there's anything that they're not okay signing. Missa and Victoria's pricing, still waiting to get that hammered down, but we will be offering something exclusive to our clients at our tables, primarily with Kelly. That is going to be an incredible opportunity. We are going to be doing cameos with Kelly at our booth for Squared Circle Expo. So if you want Kelly to do a shout out to promote your podcast, say hi to your family members, your friends, happy birthdays, get well wishes. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be offering that as a special service, special feature at our booth with Kelly. And I'm incredibly excited to have Kelly able to do this for us.
That's awesome. For real. That'll put a lot of people on the map too. Get a quick shout out by Kelly.
Pretty sure Deborah won't sign a can of Broken Skull IPA. Yeah,
hey man,
not.
Listen, you said that right, and it's funny because when I first started this little tour that I do where I go meet people, one of the first people I met was Lex Luger. That was where I got that belt sign that I donated to you guys. And at first I didn't know what to get because I didn't have any, I was just starting out. And it was funny because I wanted him to sign my Miss Elizabeth action figure. Is that wrong?
I mean, I think that's in poor taste, yes.
Like, I was definitely going to do that. And I was like, yeah, that, like you said, it's poor taste. And I was like, yeah. Because imagine, like, doing that. Like, how would Deborah feel if, like...
What's wrong, Kevin? What are you talking about?
Huh?
I was getting caught up on these comments here. We got a few pop in.
Oh, yeah. Like Deborah has to sign, like, Playboy magazines. Like, I wonder how...
Deborah was never in Playboy.
No?
No. See, I thought the same thing, and I went back and looked. No, that Raw cover, like where she's holding the two dogs.
Yeah.
That was not a Playboy cover.
Is this in Google? I got to check this real quick, Scott.
I swear to God, she never did it.
Was Deborah Michaels ever in Playboy magazine?
Nope.
No. What?
That's a Nelson Mandela effect, brother. That
word. Oh my whole life, bro. That's crazy. What? That's crazy, bro.
It's nuts. I know. Like, for the longest time, I thought she did, but no, never happened.
Never happened, bro. I would love.
I'm sure she was asked because around the time, like that was around like the time it really started to pick up for the WWF, whatever you want to refer to it as back then.
I was actually
that was a holy grail. What if?
Deborah interviewed in this room.
Do what?
I was supposed to have Deborah interviewed in this room.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
The guys that I told you that I had an issue with at that.
Yeah.
They guaranteed me until the day before and was like, yeah, no, it was for free. See, here was my thing. It was for free. And then they were like, well, she wanted to upcharge me some money. So I'm like, I won't mind having Deborah here for $400 or $500 as long as she's in the house. And at first it was like, yeah, cool. And then it was like, yeah, we're too busy. We can't get around. So my whole thing for that interview was I was gonna have Deborah Michaels in my room. Every boy's fantasy in the Attitude Era. If you was in the Attitude Era, you wanted Deborah or Sable or Sunny or one of those. You wanted one of those divas in your bedroom as a wrestling fan. And yeah, I didn't get that.
That's unfortunate.
One day, man. One day.
I really would have thought
they retained.
I would have thought Bailey would have cost them, but not the case.
Are there any contenders for the Kabuki? Bailey's gonna lose to Dakota, to Io, and then Naomi and Bayley's gonna take the tag team titles.
Let's hope not.
What's up with Andrade? Like going after Mysterio though. Like, have you been peeping this?
So we got a Judgment Day promo backstage.
I don't care. Andrade came back really strong on the Rumble. It's just I don't feel like they I don't know.
We appreciate it, Missy. We appreciate the loyalty of you being with us for so long.
With you.
Huge thank you to Missy. I said, Missy, hope you come down and partake in the charity show we got coming on. Oh, here comes our truth.
I'm so mad I didn't get that Senor in the Bank, man. Oh, I got a couple money in the banks I could donate as well.
What do you mean money in the banks?
Briefcases?
How many do you have?
5.
You have 5 Money in the Bank briefcases. Are they signed? I'm assuming they are.
No. I was going to have one signed by Dolph Ziggler, but it was just like I have titles and action figures for that.
Are they all the same briefcase?
No. 3 of them are different. I got a blue, a yellow, and a green. I got 3 greens though.
Let's talk about that because I think that would be something.
Oh yeah, we got Dolph going up there, so work something out with something, man. We got memorabilia for days, bro.
But speaking of giveaway, I can't help but show this thing off all the time because it is such a beautiful piece. And that is the replica Winged Eagle WWF.
Black Eagle. You keep saying Winged Eagle. It's the Black Eagle.
Which is dual signed on the back by Sergeant Slaughter and Lex Luger right there. One of the many prizes that we're going to be giving out during our 2-night live stream giveaway for WrestleMania 40 right here on YouTube. I'm excited. I'm looking for. That's one of the things though. I love giving stuff away on this channel. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things.
Especially to people that's showing love. You know what I mean? We love to give away to people that's actually showing love. Because it's hard, man. It's hard to give people out their flowers. We work hard. It's hard staying up for 3 hours for ads, doing this. And, we're around the clock thinking of ideas, how to get better and, better content for you guys. So it's a full-time job, bro. It's a full-time job. So we appreciate the fact that you guys is actually here with us.
We appreciate it too. D2 with Scott's Playgirl photo with the belt win. Not happening. Maybe if we ever do a Heated Shenanigans podcast OnlyFans, maybe, but highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. But you see, Johnny, I don't want you to just give up everything. Like we'll take care of you. We'll get something worked out.
Oh no, bro. I'm all for it, bro.
You're just trying to clear up space. That's what this is.
Exactly. Exactly. You don't even know. I'm like, yeah, get this shit the fuck out of here. I got action figures for days, bro. I got like so many action figures, bro.
What is your Grail action figure that you don't own? That you do not own?
Oh, that I don't own?
That you do not own.
I like right now, I'm liking that Hogan 3-piece. I don't know if you've seen it. That Hogan 3-piece is fire. I'm fucking with that one hard.
There was a I can't remember. It was a Jakks Pacific. It was a BCS series, but I can't remember who all was in it. I know Bret Hart was in it. I think Sid I can't remember the other two for the life of me.
Austin and Undertaker.
Is it Austin and Undertaker?
It might have been Austin and Allman Johnson, or it might have been Undertaker.
Oh, also, I want to give a very special, while we're talking about figures, I want to give a very special shout out to our good friend Dave Ferguson out in Richmond, Virginia. His store has got oodles and boodles of professional wrestling memorabilia, replica title belts, autographs, old school WWF, WCW action figures.
Is that the one that he actually makes them?
No, he doesn't make them, but he has them in there for sale, and it's a wide variety. I spent a lot of money in that store before coming back from Ohio, and I really, really liked everything they had in there. There was so much I wanted to buy, but I needed to control myself.
Yeah, I got this Bray Wyatt cup, bro. This actually, I bought this right next to the guy that was next to you. This actually keeps my coffee hot for a whole day. Like a whole fucking day. I left this here last night. I woke up this morning, sipped it. I was like, oh, this shit is still hot. Went to work, came back, sipped it. It was like, oh, this shit is still warm. Left it, came back, and it was still fucking warm.
So they're putting over the Intercontinental titles champions.
Everybody's long reigning.
It's Richmond, Indiana, Craig. I'm sorry. Richmond, Indiana, not Virginia. Brett, yep. Okay. D is on it. If I need a question answered, if I got a trivia question, D's got us. D's got us for the trivia. I'll tell you what. Some of the trivia that D's got lined up for the live stream, woo! Oh, it's gonna be good. And now that we can actually do the pictures and the graphics on here, we can kind of open it up a little bit more.
This is where I keep all my authenticity shit.
In your house, Fatal 4. Yep. I'm actually expecting.
Who was it, Scott? Who was it? Who was it? That D said.
It's Brett, Taker, Vader, and Austin.
Vader and Austin. Okay. See, I knew it was Taker and Austin though. That was a very classic action figure, bro. That's a yeah.
I mean, like I said, I love the old school WWF BCS series. I like the old school WCW figures as well. I mean, they're hard to come by, especially mint. But I've been collecting them when I can get them, when I see them. And I do want to give a very
and Sunny signed.
I want to give a special shout out also while we're waiting for this next match to get underway to our good friends over at the Wrestling Guy Store, Phoenix Store in Phoenix, Arizona, run by a good friend of the podcast, Mr. Tony Vela, home of the absolute deepest and greatest professional wrestling memorabilia store that you're going to come across. Live in-store signings. Tony is also going to have Kelly in store for a signing. Make sure to check out the Wrestling Guy Store Phoenix. Very important Phoenix because there's more than one in different states. Phoenix is the one you want. Kelly will be there live doing a signing. And I've got some stuff in the mail coming from Tony. We did a little trade earlier in the month. I'm just waiting to get my stuff in for it. Super excited because I got some sealed BCS figures coming in. Super excited to get those.
Man, I the action figure game is very addicting, bro. It's very addicting.
It is. I just reading the comment.
Yo, bro. At least I'm not the only one, D. At least I am not the only one in the world, my guy. That's hilarious. All right, we got Judgment Day coming out. Oh, here we go with this bullshit.
So, okay, greatest. Oh, here comes DIYX. Greatest comedy wrestler to never win the world title.
Fuck.
Greatest comedy wrestler.
I mean, are we supposed to say Doink?
I see. I don't know. Like, would you really classify Doink as a pure comedy wrestler? Because like there was a time like that dude was serious.
Yeah, he was a heel. He was a straight heel. He was like scary as fuck. Santino, it would have to be between Santino and Truth, because those are the two most funniest dudes in the ever. Or you can go, you could go Enzo and Cass, either one of those guys. I mean, I thought Cass would be a great fucking champion.
You're saying Cass is a comedy wrestler?
When he was with Enzo, yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
I thought Enzo was incredible. I think he's an incredible guy just in general. Like, I love Enzo.
Dude, Cabana's good. Cabana's a good one too.
Santino Cabana, yeah. Santino.
But I'm talking. Okay, I'm talking about in like WWE to never win the WWE World Championship or whatever the equivalent is.
Yeah, you would have to go. You would have to go Santino. You would have to go R-Truth because he's the best right now. But it would be Santino or R-Truth, one of those two for sure.
Would you consider Hurricane a comedy wrestler?
Ooh, yes. What's up with that? Oh man, when he used to try to choke slam Kane and Undertaker at the same time. Oh my God, yes. Kurt Helmsing, yeah, bro. But I don't think he's over either. I think he's a hard 3 or 4. But as far as comedy, it's Truth 1, Santino 2.
I mean, that's fair.
You can give a dude either between him or Enzo. You know what I mean? Because Enzo could cut a fucking promo. That dude.
See, that was the thing. Yeah, he could cut a hell of a promo, but all the reports and the multiple accounts of him being.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. See, because that doesn't affect me. That doesn't affect me. You know what I mean? If you feel like you hot shit because you're hot shit, then that just means motherfuckers that they hating. You can't act like you hot shit in WWE unless you're bringing them tens of millions of dollars. You know what I mean? And he probably was just in the 5 million mark type shit. But yeah, you know, you can't walk around like you John Cena and you know, even if you are on that level. You know how many dudes was probably the shit? Zack Ryder didn't need the machine. Enzo didn't need the machine. There's so many people that didn't need the machine that WWE was like Diamond Dallas Page, where they looked at them and was like, hey, that cat comes in the same fucking time every single time. 9:50 every stream, bro. That's weird, the consistency, bro.
The cat's dedicated. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, bro. That motherfucker like, I'm in this bitch too. I'm a co-host.
He's a good cat. I love Bob. He's a good cat. I wish he'd come back over.
Bob?
I could put him up on. Yeah, his name's Bob.
You named him Bob, bro?
My kid named him after The Incredibles. She was in love with the movie. Everything was Bob.
I love how you put the fact that your kid did that, because it's like you could have named it. You could, and it's a kid, so you know damn well you could have persuaded that name somewhere. You just was like, okay, Bob is cool. You just left that there, bro. You could have. You sure it's not Cupcake? How about Sprinkles?
The cat I had before was named Rambo.
I'm digging it. Yo, bro. I'm digging it. You could have named your cat DOG. That would have been fire.
He lived 18 years. He had a good long life.
I'm hoping my dog lives that long, bro. Like, I hope
I hate losing a pet. God, bro, I hate losing a pet.
I lost one pet. I still cry for that motherfucker. He died when I was like 11. I'm 34.
You're 34?
Yeah.
I thought you were younger than that.
Shit, I don't feel it. If I look it, I don't feel it. All right, so R-Truth is on top. Oh my God, he is 54. Oh, did you just see that? Did you just see R-Truth just take that home?
He kicked out. No.
Okay, I don't know if you're lagging or what. Did you see when R-Truth jumped off the top rope, or are you not there yet?
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, yo, so do you think Priest is appreciating the feud that he's got going on with Truth being Money in the Bank? Don't you think Priest should be in the picture a little bit more?
I'd be fine if Priest was on the outside looking in for the title picture.
All right, my dude. I need you to explain yourself right the fuck now.
I have been transparent on this. I have never been on the Damian Priest bandwagon. Never.
All right,
you just
why?
Don't do it for me. I don't know. I mean, he's got a unique finish, which we just saw, and he's about to pin R-Truth. And
all right, so not only did Scott Hall give him the green light to use the Razor's Edge and use his gimmick, right? He has his own little arsenal of his little shit, right? He's built like a fucking star. And he's part of one of the fucking best factions right now out. What's the problem?
It's just lost on me, man. I'm sure in real life he's a phenomenal person. I'm not saying.
I said, I'm sure in real life he's a phenomenal person. You are hilarious, bro.
I'm waiting for Cena's music to hit, and he comes out and makes like a super save here.
Listen,
not gonna happen, but it would be fun to see.
I think Priest is gold, and when he becomes champion, it's gonna open the door. I think they need to start opening the doors for new guys.
I would rather see Roman for champ another 5 years and get the first Damian Priest run.
All right, so this is what I need to happen. I need new blood, man. I'm talking about Damian, Cody, Montez, Sammy. I want all of these guys, Gunther. I want all these guys to taste Roman versus Trick.
Yes.
Roman versus Trick. Damian Priest needs to turn babyface and turn on the rest of the Judgment Day, or the rest of the Judgment Day turns on him, because they already planted that seed with him and Rhea, and motherfucking no. What they need to do is they need to just put the damn faction of the New Nation together. Bobby, Omos, MVP.
Oh, don't say Omos. D's gonna lose his mind. I don't want to.
He's the one that said it. D's the one that put his name out there. He said Omos.
Y'all just had to invoke it.
I think Omos is pretty. I mean, he's not good, but he's an attraction. He's an attraction. He's like when he was with Lesnar. Not Lesnar. When he did the shit with Brock, I was very, very, very intrigued. With Braun
Why?
Strowman, the way that he was talking through that, the way he was just dominating and talking, get up. This what you wanted? This what you wanted. Get up. This your beast? And just slamming him. This is how you do it. When he was that guy, it was like, whoa. I like that. I like that a lot. I like when the character is intense and it's real. You know what I mean? Don't be an intense or like I feel like sometimes Montez, he's over the moon where he's just too intense, where he just does the warrior shit and then he opens his eyes real wide. It's just like, bro. Like,
I think Montez is still finding his way. He hasn't found the right, I don't say character, but like the right formula for Montez. I think Montez has everything that you could possibly want to be a star in the business. I truly do.
I totally agree, but they're playing him like a sucker on that show. I don't know if you watched it yet. It's called WWE Love and WWE. They got Bianca Belair looking like the fucking superstar, and her husband is just chasing her dream. He's just gonna always just be her support. That's it. He's a support system.
I do think Montez, I just give him some time.
No, I believe in it. I really believe in it, but that's what I'm saying, that WWE, that's what they got him portraying in that show.
You know, so with this roster that WWE has, one of the other guys, and I don't think we've seen him yet tonight, is Ludwig Kaiser. That is a guy. The mannerisms, he's got the arrogant, prissy heel. It's like watching William Regal all over again, and that's the highest compliment you could pay somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love that whole crew, bro. Like, fuck it. Oh.
I'm not big on Giovanni Vinci. Like, I haven't warmed up to him. In a tag team, love Giovanni. On his own,
Giovanni is only I swear to God, Giovanni is only there so Samantha Irvin can announce his fucking name. That's it. Giovanni and Vinci. Like, oh, I love the way she announces everybody's name. Like the way she does the bloodline, Chelsea Green, and the fuck Imperium. Chef's kiss. She's just fucking perfect, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Who's this?
It's Becky.
You mean Jay? What are you watching?
I'm watching the fan experience with Charlotte, Punk, Bianca, Rollins.
Okay, yeah, no. I'm past that. My bad.
Am I behind?
Yeah, you behind. I'm on Jay Uso. Looking like
we're back. Yeah, we're good.
Jay Uso looked like Theo Vaughn to me for some reason.
Theo Vaughn?
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you something. Pat McAfee, his commentary isn't hitting like it was before. Next week, Becky versus Nia, last woman standing. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, they just said it.
Bro, I got it on low. I can't put it on high, so I just watch this shit on mute, bro.
So this could be interesting. Mount Rushmore ring announcers.
Oh, yeah. I got this. You ready? Jim Ross, Vince McMahon, Jerry the King Lawler, Gorilla Monsoon,
JR. I'm biased. Well, hold on. Jim Ross, Bobby Heenan, Gorilla.
Oh, are we talking ring? Okay, so when you said ring announcers, you meant commentary, right? Like not ring announcers, like.
Oh, we
Like
can do
Howard
both.
Fink.
It's just a little bit.
I'm sorry. Ring announcer.
The fourth one for me would be Tony Schiavone. Like that's personal bias. Personal bias.
Ring announcers gotta be Howard Finkel number one. The Finkster gotta be number one. Samantha.
Already?
Yeah.
She's on the list?
I love her. I love her. Garcia. And then
you're about to have a very disrespectful omission on this.
Who's your fourth? Who will be the fourth? Because I'm kind of
number one.
Who's Buffer?
Number one is Michael Buffer.
Yeah, Michael Buffer.
Michael Buffer is number one for me.
Michael Buffer. There you go.
2, the Fink. The Fink made everything feel important. 3, she ain't there yet. Like, but Samantha's on her way. She's an honorable mention.
There, bro.
She ain't there yet. 3 for me. Gary Michael Capetta was always big for me. I loved his. I loved his stuff, and
Atlas is number one.
It's hard to pick the other one. The final.
Yeah. No Garcia for you? You don't fuck with Garcia? Garcia was the added the fucking ruthless aggression era.
I like Lillian, but David Pinzer's also up there for me too. I like David Pinzer.
I don't know. Buffer, Fink, Irvin, Garcia.
Like Michael Buffer, just like again, like the WCW dusted him off for the big matches. Like he made stuff feel important, like maybe more important than what the match actually was. But like that was his job, like to get you hyped for the match you were about to go watch.
Just both brothers, both Buffers, bro. Both Buffers are just fucking amazing, bro. It's time.
A voice that we will also have on display at our June 29th show.
Oh my God! Imagine having a fucking announcer, bro. Like Lillian Garcia there, bro. Like.
I don't know if she does appearances anymore.
Bro, that would be the one.
Well, isn't she doing Big Event New York this weekend?
Nah. Trust me, if she was, I would be there, bro. I love Garcia, bro. The reason why I love Garcia is because, like, not only, like, Samantha sings too, but Garcia's like you would never think, like, yo, bro, and she speaks Spanish, like she, her last name, of course, Lillian Garcia, but it's just like that was the one, like that was.
Oh man, I feel so bad about it dawned on me. I left off the commentator Mount Rushmore.
Who's that?
Joey Styles.
Who?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, you broke up. Who?
Oh, Joey Styles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. I mean, that's not for me right there, bro. Joey
Styles. Damn, Craig I forgot about Tony Chimmel.
Ooh.
Yeah, Tony Chimmel was good.
Yeah, you know what? So look, I'm gonna go Fink, Irvin, Chimmel. No, Buffer, Fink, Irvin, Chimmel.
This is an interesting one.
I don't know, bro.
I would say wait and see on Joel when it comes to this channel. Wait and see. Can't say anything else. I believe it's going to be April 6th and 7th, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going to be at WrestleCon both days.
I wanted to go, but I could not get the time off from work. Like working at a hospital.
Bro, we need cameras like a motherfucker. We need to be doing this at the signings. So we could just like real quick, like have like a camera or two on the talent signing the shit with the people. And then, two of us take the camera around the convention, go separate ways, and then meet. You know what I mean? How the shit's ladies and gentlemen, if you have never been to one of these conventions, let me tell you how stressful it is. Not only being a vendor, taking care of the talent, having Sandman drinking a 12-pack before 11 o'clock in the morning, but being a fucking customer, spending your hard-earned money to stand online for a 6-hour show, and you're standing online for maybe an hour and a half for maybe two people. People, hold on, Scott. I need to say this. You people that are watching this and you are fans of wrestling, and you're the ones that don't use soap or fucking deodorant when you go to these conventions, stop. Use it. It's your friend. Wash the fuck up. If you haven't washed up right before these conventions, just please do it. The talent don't want to take a picture with you and you smell like you've been gaming for the last 18 hours, bro. And then you just went and beat off and just wiped your fucking... Don't do it no more, because we're just going to deny you. I'm sorry. We don't want...
I'm not turning down money on who the hell you think.
Yo, bro, it's... You know what? Because it's bad for business, Scott, because those lines are long. Nobody wants to stand online with a guy that fucking stinks.
Let me tell you, my only complaint, and all the times I've done this, and I ran into it this weekend. Please, if it's hot outside, I understand.
It's not hot. It's fucking March.
Listen. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about there was a point consecutively during that signing. I got wet 20s. And it wasn't from sweat because we're in March.
Bro, why don't you use gloves?
I am now.
Bro, that's the... Yo, bro. All right. So we are wrestling fans. Wrestling, there's a certain type of wrestler fans that is just disgusting. The person that does that they just their body odor, and we're not making fun of it or nothing like that. We're really not. But we deal with it as a vendor and as a person that has met so many people and been on lines. I'm talking about, it took me 3 days to meet Robert England. It took me 3 days to meet this man. And the level of smell got worse every day, bro. It just is wild, bro. If you ever been to a convention, the smell on these people is like you don't bathe. You're the dirtiest person in the world, and you have the nerve to want to ask a question. Like,
my thing is, like, at some point you go nose blind to it.
Fuck you. No, like shit. Fuck you. Like, fuck.
The one thing that I haven't run into it yet. I mean, I already know how it'll be handled when it does happen. Don't be creepy with the female talent. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Like, don't try anything inappropriate. They don't want to do a prom picture. Like,
listen.
Like, hands above the waist. You don't even put the hands on the waist. On the shoulder. Arm around the shoulder.
Scott is the businessman. He's protecting. He's chilling with Francine and Victoria and these people. A lot of these conventions. He doesn't understand that some of these guys have dreamt about this, and this is the only time they will get to stand next to these people. It's like you fan out and you kind of forget, and it's like in some people's mind, it's like this is what I'm paying for. You know what I mean? Because with $40, no lie, Scott, with $40 in 2023, you could go a longer way than just a pick. And but yeah, bro. So it's like you fan out. You know what I mean? Because I see it with guys too. Like I seen a dude like pull Sting in. And Sting was just, Sting, I don't know if he was just gone off of, he was just not there at that moment. He was just like,
I mean, like, if you ask, like, just be respectful is all I'm asking. Like, can I put my arm around the top of your shoulder or maybe around your waist? That's cool. Just don't make it creepy. Like, because this is the other thing. Like, it only takes one person at a signing to anger the talent, like, or disrespect them, and you might be ruining that experience for everybody that's going to come after you. Like I've never run into it.
Thank God that has never happened. That rarely happens. So.
No, every person we've ever had has been amazing. They've been fantastic, very respectful. And that's the other thing. Like I want to make sure every single person that comes into a line that we've got gets their money's worth. They get their time with. We don't try to rush you. Like if you come up and Francine's doing a signing with us, for example, take a little time to talk with her. Tell her what your favorite moment was that you
Francine,
she got you into professional wrestling, this, that, or the other. No, because that's the one thing. Like you want to make sure people get the experience when they come meet. Because if I'm paying $200 for a combo for somebody at a convention, I'd kind of like maybe at least a minute of their time. Like I've spent $200. I think the least I could get is a minute.
I spent I spent $1,000 on Flair, and I got maybe like 2 minutes with him.
What did you get? One of his robes?
I got like 2 belts signed, and then a photo op.
That was $1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a pro photo?
It was 4. It was 4. 1, 2. Yeah, it was 4 things, 4 signatures, and then a photo op. And I only got to chill with him for like 2-3 minutes, bro. But his signing was so low where it was just like we was in the room with him and Charlotte the whole time there. Like we weren't talking to him, but we were in the room with him the whole time.
I have seen though in the past, like again, I know everybody's got a different experience, but what I've heard predominantly from a lot of people is Flair does give you your money's worth at a signing.
Oh, all day. He tried to take my girl. He tried to take my wife.
Like he'll talk with you, he'll cut up with you. Like, I've heard.
Flair told me he would take my wife.
That was a shoot, brother.
No, I swear. He was like, "Oh, you're beautiful." He said he told my wife. He got real serious. He was like, "You're so beautiful," and then he's like, "Yep, I'll take her. I'll take her from you, bud." And if you see in the picture, he kind of cuts me out of the picture. In my photo op, if you look in the photo op, I'll put it up. He's blocking me out of the picture with my wife. So it's hilarious.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And he has his own that song by the Amigos, Ric Flair, Drip. That's his ringtone.
Road trip to Chicago in 2 weeks.
Oh, he's gonna go see fucking Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, fucking Mike Piazza, Mike Tyson. He's seeing the whole. He got money. D2 got money.
Look, I think the go home show to WrestleMania is going to be big. Like I'm looking forward to it. I'm curious what they do the night after WrestleMania, though. Like what the big surprise is going to be. But again, guys, I want to remind you guys, if you are new, popping in, we've had quite a few people join us tonight. We appreciate all of you. We got a big WrestleMania live stream coming up. 2 days extravaganza. We got a bunch of stuff to give away. One of the items that we have been showcasing all night, and we're going to showcase again, is this beautiful replica WWF, well, it says E, Winged Eagle Championship.
Block Eagle.
On the back, it is signed by Sergeant Slaughter and the total package, Lex Luger. Granted, Lex never held the belt, should have, but didn't. But we're going to be giving that bad boy away. And again, guys, if you're new to this, please hit that like button. If you're watching and you have still not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It helps us out a great deal. It really helps us grow and get out there and reach a new wrestling fans and provide content to them, which is what we like doing. And we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. We've got a lot of interviews coming up. It's going to be a very busy couple of months. We have Francine coming back on the podcast. We have Kelly coming up on the podcast. Chris Van Vliet coming up on the podcast. Working on some other ECW icons, originals that will be on the podcast. And again, who knows what Squared Circle Expo brings, what we get out of that. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I do want to, again, show the graphic one more time for everybody out there.
Big surprise is the return of Savio Vega pinning New World.
Guys, look at that poster. Look at that graphic. And that's not even remotely all of them.
No.
90. As of Saturday, confirmed 90 stars from across the eras of professional wrestling. WCW, WWE, ECW, TNA, AEW, they're all going to be there. Now, again, one thing I do want to point out for this event, please do check if there are somebody that you're wanting to meet really badly. Do check, because they are not always there both days. Some of these are a Friday or a Saturday, not both. So don't assume that, hey, I want to meet Sting, he's going to be there both days. Sting ain't going to be there both days. I think Sting is Saturday only. But again, don't take my word for it. Double check. Sting is being brought in by Gilbert Boyes over at Primetime Appearances. Phenomenal agency Gilbert's got over there. Just added Swerve Strickland. He's doing big things. He's been doing big things for many, many years. Huge shout out to Primetime Appearances. But we will be bringing in a bunch of people to Squared Circle Expo, and we'll run down that roster. Up first and foremost, we will be bringing in WWE star, former women's champion, Divas champion, former 24/7 champion Kelly Barbie Blank will be with us in Indianapolis, March 29th and 30th. And again, appearing Friday only, Squared Circle Expo, we will be bringing in AEW commentator, one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, the one and only Nigel McGuinness. Also appearing alongside Nigel and Kelly, Deborah McMichael, one of the most well-remembered, successful managers in professional wrestling history, the lovely Deborah McMichael. Has not done a whole lot of signings. I do want to mention that she is also being brought in courtesy of our friends over at Hat Trick Breaks. Joe Knapp, one of the best in the biz. Really appreciate Joe taking his time, helping us out. Also, we'll be bringing in WWE star, TNA star, the incredible Victoria. Victoria will be joining us at Squared Circle Expo, in addition to, last but certainly not least, NWA Power star, up-and-coming star, Missa Kate will be joining us at Squared Circle Expo. It's going to be an incredible time. Guys, definitely come on out. Indianapolis, Indiana, March 29th, March 30th.
I want to let you know that this hard work that we're doing right now is all going to pay off. We're going to be the biggest podcast in the motherfucking wrestling industry. And the way we're going to get there, no, we will. Don't worry. We got to speak that in. We will. But the way that we're gonna get there is if every single one of you guys go subscribe and put that all notification on, and know that we are coming, and we're gonna be developing a lot of new stuff out here. More than just content, we're doing the looks, graphics. We are doing everything. The talent's gonna get bigger. Just everything is gonna grow on this channel. All right, we are looking for 2,000 followers, 2,000 subscribers for this channel. So help us get us there, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing good causes. We are putting good content out there. We putting good shows out there. And
you were so close with it. You were doing so good too.
Yeah. Come on, bro. I only got 30 more minutes in this motherfucker.
Oh God.
I don't need to know that you're coming. Keep that to yourself. Oh, geez. Okay.
Oh.
Jesus.
Want to look at the ladies the rest of the stream. I see you. But no, guys, it's going to be a good time, and we're growing as a channel. We got a lot of stuff we're putting out, and we got a lot more stuff to put out too. Like there's so much coming up that, again, like the fact that I even get any sleep is an act of God. No, but again, like Squared Circle Expo, Friday, March 29th, Saturday, March 30th, Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Wyndham West Hotel. There are, and no, this is no joke. Ed, one of the owners of the expo, told me this the other day. There is less than 70 tickets remaining for this event. Do not miss out. I'm telling you, like, the talent that is coming to this expo it's incredible. And I challenge you as a wrestling fan to not, like, if you're a true wrestling fan, there is somebody there for you.
They got the whole nation of domination going to be there. The whole nation.
No, minus The Rock.
Of course.
Minus, yeah. And it's so crazy because, like,
is he really the nation? Like, he's just the Rock.
Yeah, he was nation.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but was he the nation? Was he? I guess. Yeah, I guess. He was like the, I don't know. He was like the.
I do want to
take another added. He was added to become, that's like saying, when you say the Brood, do you really say Edge?
Why wouldn't you?
Because it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't consider The Rock as a nation.
I do want to take again this time to shout out a couple other podcasts that I would definitely recommend checking out. Both friends of this podcast. First up is the Queen of Extreme Francine on iHeartRadio and YouTube. Eyes Up Here podcast featuring the Queen of Extreme Francine. A lot of great content on her channel. A lot of great interviews, moments, behind the scenes from ECW, finding out some of the stuff that really happened from people that were actually there. Also, shout out to our friend Victoria over on Twitch. She just recently launched her Twitch channel, so please go over, give her a follow, and hey, tell her Heated Shenanigans podcast sent you. Hit up her chat. A lot of great stuff going on. Victoria's incredibly funny and entertaining. I absolutely love her to death. One of the absolute sweetest people to ever work with.
Tell her you with the shenanigans. Hey, let me tell you something. For the last 20 minutes, JD and Ricochet's been fighting, and we have not covered a lick of it.
Well, I mean, Ricochet, this is probably the first time he's had TV time in some time.
Exactly why we should just be like, hey, this guy's pretty amazing.
This is true.
Yes, The Rock does own that trade now, which I feel like he should give it to Bobby and the guys.
I feel like, so the gauntlet comes down to, what do you think? It's either, I think Ivar for sure is going to be in the final of the gauntlet. Or maybe Bronson Reed. I like Bronson, though. Like, I've been a huge...
Bronson grows on me every time. And then he goes away.
He's so good, though. I really wish they could have had him at Elimination Chamber, but he recently...
He just had a kid.
He had a kid. You got to be there. Shout out to him for being there.
Shout, yo, listen, in this game too, and to be home, bro, to know this is never probably gonna happen again for a very long time, and you choose your kid over this moment, like that could have made him a star that night.
This is a good point. Sammy and Gable at the end. I think that'd be.
That'd be cool.
I don't want Gable to win. I don't.
Sammy's gonna win because they've been pushing Sammy with these promos, right?
Well, I mean, that you could also make the same logic. Sammy doesn't win because now it adds to the frustration that now he lost another route to WrestleMania by not getting the Intercontinental title. But they're going to give this gauntlet some time. Like it's going to have the remainder of the show. But I do like how where Gunther's at in this. Like he's at that. You burn yourself?
No, I hate myself, but it's cool. It's cool.
So I like how Gunther's at this point in the run where he's like in just super confident mode, like uber arrogant, like I can't lose, I can't be beat.
Ricochet is so fucking good. He's so fucking good, and I hate the fact that we just ignored this whole match. Like we are, like I'm a piece of shit for that. Like Ricochet deserves so much. He deserves to go to AEW and become a fucking star. Go to New Japan, bro. Him, Bronson Reed. There's a couple cats. There's a couple motherfucking cats that need to go to AEW, and I feel like that would make that business way more better. And I think Ricochet is one of them. I'm so happy that Ziggler did what he did, and Mustafa's, did what he did, and Matt Riddle. Everybody's prospering, in their decisions, and I'm glad that these other labels, or not labels, these other companies are able to take these talents that were underused, underutilized in WWE and make them the fucking stars that they deserve to be, bro. Because Ziggler was one.
We got Ricochet and Big Bronson Reed. God, Bronson's so good.
He's all right. I feel like he's good because he's a big man. You know what I mean? He's a big athletic guy, but it's like, can he go? We don't see enough.
He can go.
But like, have we seen enough of him to know that he can go? Maybe in NXT. I've never followed him in NXT, but maybe, I don't know.
I truly feel like Bronson Reed. Okay, so one thing I think that's missing, maybe we'll get it if Cody wins or if Seth stays babyface. There's not really a big monster, nasty heel eating up talent and spitting them out. And they have them on the roster. Like Bronson Reed, Ivar could definitely be like those big, nasty monsters, those roadblocks for the babyface to run into. But I don't know. Like maybe
what's that new crew that Karrion Kross is going with? They need what they doing with them?
With AOP and
yeah. Like them dudes never do shit. They've been on the roster for the last. They would do. They don't do shit, bro. Like I wish I had their salary. I gotta check about how much they getting fucking paid because them motherfuckers stay hurt or they just stay doing some backstage program type shit.
So now we got everything got caught up here. I skipped Sami Zayn.
Okay, who eliminated Ricochet and
Bronson?
Oh damn, he did that quick as fuck.
Yeah, like my screen, like it froze.
Yeah, mine's too.
It uploaded to, or it came back on with Sammy flipping onto Bronson Reed.
Yep, mine's too. That's exactly what happened with mine's.
That's been a common theme lately. Is Dwayne running over on his time?
Yeah, I mean, he's the boss though. So I mean, what are you gonna do, man? I mean, you the boss, but you let people shine, man. Like right now, man. Like tomorrow.
Now that he came back
Dark
over,
side of
put
the
that graphic
ring.
down.
Huh?
I said, put that graphic down. 4 jumps. Wave
Oh,
high.
Bob is here.
Yeah.
Bob. He's part
Bob's
of these. He's another co-host.
He's gonna smack me in the face with his tail like 12 times. Lay down, buddy.
Good job, Bob. Can we fix it?
He's yeah, go ahead, throw that graphic back up.
Man, Dark Side of the Ring, man. Tomorrow, the High Flying Podcast, man. Go subscribe to the channel. I'm the only one with the motherfucking episodes on YouTube. So go check me out, man. I'm the only one that gets to stay up. If you go check out the old content, I'm the only one that gets to stay up with the content. So go check it out. I'll be on doing it on Twitch, on YouTube, everywhere, man. So if you want to check out Dark Side of the Ring tomorrow, come to the High Flying Podcast on YouTube, man. Feels good.
It's a lot better than what it was for the Rumble. Yo, so there were so many people over for the Royal Rumble, like when we did that live stream, completely smoked my my Wi-Fi. Way too many people on it. Was not fun. Would not recommend. But I do like though how they're going to give the Gauntlet time on Raw here. Let the guys cook in the ring, tell a good story. Because it always bothered me, like when they would do Gauntlet matches and everybody would get eliminated so quickly.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like you've got time, like you've got to get stuff in, segments and everything, and TV time is precious. But damn, like I'd kind of like to see some work in the ring, like some stories go through, and
yeah, exactly. Like
maybe not like do like 5 jobs for a guy.
Yeah, it was a different time. You know, like Vince. I think Vince was so. I don't know. I think, like I said before, I think Vince knew what was coming, so I think he was just trying to tarnish the brand before they came, and you know, so but yeah, because the way that they was working and how every match ended up in a roll up, and there was no story to be told in anything. It was weird, bro. It was fucking weird.
One thing I definitely want to take time to and thank everybody that's in here with us, watching, hanging out with us. Definitely drop it in the chat if you enjoyed Raw tonight. Has it been entertaining for you? What's been your favorite moment for Raw tonight? Let us know in the comments, please. We love the interaction. And we love having you guys in here with us too. Like it makes us the 3 hours go by a lot faster.
Yeah.
Very appreciative. So we got Sammy and Bronson going at it. Capacity pack crowd at Raw. Those $5. I think after this, I'm going to fire up some pizza rolls.
I'm going to frick to slip after this one.
Nah, I got it.
Actually, I may have some some pork chops.
But the sad part is, like, 2 people that I'd really like to see win this. One of them's about to get eliminated. Because I think Bronson and Gunther, that match,
I'm cool.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
Nah, I'm cool.
You don't.
Nah, I'm cool.
Why you hate Bronson Reed so much?
It's not even that. It's just that, you know, like Bronson Reed just got to show me something. Like Ivar, he showed me something, but he's just not. See, like Ivar, he showed me. If he wasn't in a fucking stupid gimmick since the moment he's got here, it would have been a different story. But I can't see you other than a fucking dumbass tag team Viking. So, with that being said, I need a real Bam Bam Bigelow. I need a real Andre the Giant. I need
what are you talking about? I need a Bam Bam. He's in the ring.
I get it, but he's got to prove more. He's got to do. To me, I feel like he should have said fuck that baby. he should have been on that motherfucking road doing that show and showing me some shit, because now I'm not interested.
He's showing you right now. Are you watching Raw?
I'm not interested. I'm not waking up 2 o'clock in the morning getting ready for this shit, bro. This is another Monday night. And then on top of this, a gauntlet, bro. I don't give a fuck about this. And you're not even going to win. So Sammy's going to win this. He loses every time. If he was going to win in his hometown, maybe I might have been like, oh, yeah, maybe I could get behind this. No, you're going to lose a gauntlet. I mean, dude, I have to stand.
I mean, I'm cool.
No, you're going to lose a gauntlet on the third hour of the show.
Oh, come on.
Exactly. I already knew. I just was waiting for you to see it. I'm ahead of you. My boys, Chase, what's good, Dawson?
Guys, throw up a like in the comments.
Throw up a like, a share, and a tissue for Scott, because his boy just got a body. Where's Bob? Give Bob a hug.
He's asleep.
Yeah, Bob should hit you with one of these. Stupid. Thought he was gonna be somewhere. You thought he was gonna. Stupid.
I don't want to see Chad Gable and Gunther for the third time.
Bro.
I mean, the matches are good, don't get me wrong, but damn.
Sammy is going to beat Gunther. That's it. I'm calling it. I've been calling everything. I called Muhammad Ali. And we're not going to go over this again. We're going to see tomorrow when the video drops, Dawson.
Yeah, we dropped our takes on that.
Shinsuke as a heel.
He very well could. Gable very well could.
Gable's going to steal WrestleMania. I think Gable had his time. I think all these motherfuckers in this match is all has-beens. Shinsuke had his time. Nah, sorry, was unsuccessful. Sammy had his time. No, didn't work. Not really. Gable, 15, almost. You have 14 minutes of fame. You're 15. I didn't care. Boom. Who else is in there? Oh, Bronson Reed, you had a kid. Who cares? You have a kid effect in WWE. Look at what happened to Becky, baby. We don't care after you have them little motherfuckers. So, so what I'm saying is this match don't matter. It's just a long ass match. It's a filler. It's a filler of the third hour, bro. You know how
main event. You ain't getting another match after this. This is it.
Hold on, time out, Scott. If you ever been to a live event, you leave at the main event so you could get out of traffic.
See, no, I'm telling you right now, you stay, because those dark matches that they give you, some of those are gold.
Dark matches are now in the beginning of the fucking.
Look, back in my day when I went to the live events, like.
I understood.
At the end of the show, like that was some fire content that you could get.
No, the wrestlers want to go home. They're like, fuck that, it's already late. We already gave you 3 hours of ads and interests, motherfucker. What else do you want from us? More matches? The last dark match, actually, I'm lying to you, because when I went to SmackDown a while back, I seen Cena and the Street Profits versus Roman and the Usos. And I seen this dark match 3 times, and it was the same shit where Roman wasn't doing shit and the Usos was doing everything.
I don't know. Like, I always enjoyed going to WrestleMania, like not WrestleMania, live events like Raw, SmackDown. because you got to see a lot of cool stuff. Because like, I miss the mixed match challenge. I thought that was really cool, but we don't have that anymore. I don't know why. They damn sure have the women to do it.
I want Rhea to be the Intercontinental Champion.
You think they do that again?
They're doing everything to make her China. They're giving her China's. I guarantee you, she'll do a China entrance at WrestleMania with the little.
She's gonna come out with a cannon at WrestleMania.
Yeah, bro. If she does, that'll be fire. Don't get it twisted. That should be fire. I love the fact that she's doing the.
While they're on commercial, I want to get this in like real quick. I don't think like she's disrespecting her.
No,
I think she's paying homage.
Yeah, definitely. But what I'm saying is, her being China is like, she's stepping in those shoes, bro. You have to win like I want her to beat Logan Paul for the U.S. title.
You have a very strange way of viewing professional wrestling. Have I ever told you that?
Hey, yo, it's entertainment, sports entertainment. All right, think about this. Rhea Ripley loses the belt to Nia Jax, the new big heel, right? And to make a pop, fucking Logan Paul knocks somebody out with brass knuckles and wins the match real quick and holds an open U.S. challenge. Rhea Ripley comes out.
I mean, it's doable. I mean, there's ways to
I'm not gonna hit a girl. I'm not gonna hit a girl. I'm not gonna hit. Well, mommy's always on top. Boom, hits him. Riptide. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley's the new fucking. You know what I mean? Or hit her with the China with the low blow. You know what I mean? Pay a little bit more homage. Boom. Rhea Ripley, U.S. champion.
So I'm telling you right now, like, I think that, I think this is a really good main event tonight. Overall, I think Raw's been good tonight. I think it's been a good Raw. You got a lot of.
Once again, they get into the road to WrestleMania. We feeling the effects of it.
I really like how they're actually starting to put a little bit more emphasis on Drew versus Seth and emphasis on Cody versus Roman. Because like I said, leading up to this, like that tag match has been really the selling point to this WrestleMania and justifiably so. Star power out the wazoo. But
I mean,
that is the main event of the show.
Let me ask you something. Doesn't Drew versus Seth make sense for Seth to go away?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Seth could take some time off after this.
Yeah. I mean, Seth goes away. Drew's the new guy.
Oh, here we go.
Chad Gable versus this guy.
The winner is whoever gets this pin is going to be the winner of this gauntlet.
And we all know Sami Zayn is going to win this. And they might do a triple threat match with Gable in it.
I mean, it's not. Look, I don't dislike Gable. He's damn good. Like he's damn good.
Yeah.
But
you don't fuck with Shorty G?
I really I love Sami, man. Like he's one of my favorites, and it sucked that they couldn't capitalize on that popularity last year because how over he was. Sad part is Sami may never get that over again.
All right, so was he over because he was with Roman, or was he over because he was like putting in the work?
Both. Respectfully, I think both.
Because at the time he was with Roman, he stole the show.
Like Sami off the cuff, like when Sami's cutting promos, he's so good. He can make you feel any emotion that he wants you to feel when he's cutting a promo.
But why is it not now?
I don't know. Like that magic isn't there for Sami right now.
I mean, I believe, and I'm not even gonna lie, it was the bloodline rub. he had shit to go off of. It was the fact that you could just make the bloodline laugh. Like that's what popped Sammy. Like that whole, he's not feeling Uzi, and then Jay went off and started laughing. Like that's what basically put Sammy where he was, you know what I mean, on God level. You know what I mean? But other than that, it was once he got away from the bloodline, it was like, yo, bro, there's nothing to this man. He's just regular old Sammy Zayn.
I wouldn't go that far.
Bro, he went home, got beat in front of his wife, and that was it.
Look, Sammy, like his character has always been that of an underdog. Like, and that's where he thrives. That's where he's at his best as a character, as an underdog.
I understand what you're saying, and what he's doing right now is going back to that thing but as the underdog, you got beat at your hometown in Canada, and that was it. There's no underdog to that story. It was just you got out of line, you got your ass beat, you was here, you got dropped back down, you got demoted. We don't want to.
Again, I said last year at this time, and I'll say it again: the tag team titles was a consolation prize.
So let me ask you something. Why don't WWE, and I know you don't know the answer, but just give me a though. Why don't WWE pull the trigger on Gable, pull the trigger on these guys, Montez, any of these guys? Why don't they just shuffle the talent where it's actually you could get all these matches? Why is it just these certain guys? Why is Roman the guy? He don't have to come to work. Seth the guy. It's just these same guys every year in WrestleMania.
Because unlike in WCW, where the old guard was at the top, business is at an all-time high for WWE. And that's the one thing that I think from a business standpoint you have to look at with Roman and Cody. Business, like they're at an all-time high. Do you really need to take that belt off of Roman? Like, you're making stacks of money each show, hand over fist. Every pay-per-view seems to do better than the one before. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because that's the other thing.
That's right.
We watch as fans. We appreciate as fans. But there's also a business aspect to this. Like, Roman's doing monumental numbers. However, we are in an era of inflation. So that does have to be considered into these numbers. But I truly think, I mean, if you're the office, you could argue Roman holds it till SummerSlam. Hell, you could maybe argue Roman holds it till next WrestleMania. Is it the right call?
Why not?
Who knows?
Why not? Like, you gotta understand, the person that takes it off of Roman, that person
is made.
It's not only that he's made, is that they have to have a story for this person for years to come. They have to have a feud with other people, because once Roman gets beaten, he's gonna go away. He's gonna go away, and when he comes back, he's going to be God. Well, like, you think Roman's over now? What you was gonna say, Scott?
I was just going to point out what you were about to say. If Roman leaves and comes back, yeah, he's gonna be over, even more over. But we got the Gauntlet match back. And I really wish we could have got to see more of this instead of all those commercials.
Is this like Kurt and Owen Hart going at it right now?
Interesting comparison.
That would be awesome, bro. Kurt and Owen Hart.
I don't know. Like, I'd hate to put anybody in the same ballpark as Owen because of how great he was.
Owen was dope. Owen was dope. I could put Sammy with Owen.
Did you ever read Brett's book?
No.
So when the screw job happened, Vince was cool letting Neidhart, Bulldog all out of their contracts. He didn't want to let go of Owen.
Yeah.
Now that you could say that was for spite, like that was like a little twist of the knife, but respectfully, losing Owen would have been big.
Not only would have been big, but the storyline between Owen, Chase, and Brett, that was it. That was the main thing. It wasn't about putting any title on Owen. It was, I mean, of course, eventually, but it had to be with Brett. You know what I mean? It was that big brother, little brother sensei shit. You know what I mean? Little grasshopper shit. You know what I mean? So Owen, I think if Brett never left, Owen would have been champion for sure, especially in the Attitude Era.
Really? You think that?
Oh, for sure. If Owen never broke Austin's neck, for sure. For sure. Owen got, I feel like I don't know if I don't know how deep I can say shit on this podcast without getting canceled or anything. But I feel like that whole thing is a conspiracy theory. I think that was all like, oh, you're gonna leave, you're gonna try and shit on, WWE, you're gonna try and do this. Screw job this.
Yeah, I understand where you're getting.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
yeah. Well, let's focus back here on Gable and Sami Zayn. God, this is a match I wish we could have got like a little bit more time with.
I think this is gonna be a triple threat. Sami, Gable, and Gunther. I think they're gonna figure out a way to double count.
Gable's so smooth in that ring. He's so smooth. That ankle lock, though, my God, that's brutal. Look at that. The way he's got that ankle, like.
I don't see how they dropped the ball with the Jordan and him. I say it every time. Like, that was supposed to be Kurt's son.
Come on, Sami. There we go.
Whew. Last 5 minutes, baby.
Almost there. We're in the final stretch here. I'm 5 minutes away from some pizza rolls.
You need a fucking a Tostitos fucking deal, yo.
A Tostitos deal?
Yeah. You need a promo code.
Did you ever watch any of Sammy's ROH work?
Yeah. With him and Kevin Owens. I watched that whole documentary on YouTube or some shit.
I do love how Chad Gable does his ankle lock. That thing just looks brutal. He literally looks like he's about to snap that thing.
Right. Yeah. And what he's really doing is just pretty much just like
it kind of looks like it kind of looks how like when Shamrock would put. Oh my God. I think Chad Gable's got the prettiest ankle lock. Like that thing is it's nice. That thing is nice.
You have a couple of people got good ankle locks.
Oh, Sami can't tap as a baby face. Come on, Sami, don't tap. Damn, so good.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why isn't Chad a US champion?
Oh, there's the kick. But Sami can't make the cover. Sami can't make the cover. God, the selling is so match. Good. Come on, Sami. Oh, counter. Oh, that was close. Oh,
my shit just went the fuck out. Oh, my shit just went the fuck out. You son of a bitch.
Time for your screen to mess up.
That's what I'm saying. You son of a bitch.
Oh, this is good.
This is really good. Yo, the numbers been going tonight. You heard?
Yeah, I appreciate all you guys out there joining in.
I appreciate every single one of you guys that's tuned in, man.
Like I said, we'll make another quick announcement. We are doing a live stream of both nights of WrestleMania. Big giveaway. Each night we're giving something away. A lot of stuff. Last year we gave away over $1,500 worth of merchandise. This year, first couple of prizes are probably going to blow that out of the water. Yeah, just make sure to join us right here on YouTube, guys. Make sure to be subscribed. Get a friend to subscribe. And just all you have to do is answer the trivia question for the prize that we have up for grabs. Be the first one to put the comment in, the correct answer, and the prize is yours.
Did Chad get bigger or something? Like,
he's yoked.
Yo, he's huge, bro.
I'm also a fan of the color scheme on the gear, though. I love that.
I would like to see Chad. Told you. I would like to see Chad and Braun Breaker.
Let's go, Sammy. Let's go.
I told you. I fucking
good.
should keep going the fuck out, bro.
Heck yeah.
Well, I didn't get to see the last bit of that match. That sucks dick.
Well, you
missed it.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I know. It was fucking
remember
great
how
when I was
you
watching.
said you hated when matches ended with a roll-up? That is exactly how this match ended, was with a roll-up.
It's such a ass way to go out, bro.
No,
it's such an ass.
How?
Because it's such like, bro, you telling me I just went to war with you?
And then a small thing like a small package gets you the win? You out-wrestled your opponent. I don't want to see every match end with a finisher.
You're right, because I just went through a gauntlet and everything. No, because motherfucker, he was the last one, so he should have the most energy. What are you talking about? He was the last one in the gauntlet and he gets rolled up? Really? You tell me Sammy gets rolled up in that. You know what I mean? Bro, no. Don't do that, Scott. You better eat I hope when you eat a fucking pizza pocket, it burns the roof of your fucking mouth for saying some stupid shit like that. It's okay for a roll on a main event. On a main event, Scott, this is why you the baby face and I'm the heel, bro. Because that stupid shit right there. Talk about it for a roll up on a main event, bro. You better start just mentioning giveaways right now, man.
Well, we're at the conclusion of Monday Night Raw, guys, and that's going to do it for us here at Heated Shenanigans Podcast. We love and appreciate every single one of you guys joining us on this Monday night. Really made the 3 hours go by real quick, real enjoyable. And for my co-host, Biggiebagjohnny, and myself, Scott, everybody out there, take care, stay heated, and we will see you on the next episode